Hey guys, it's me NajeeTechPro here, and today we've a special guest. Also, more people coming over also. So let's do it. Get ready for the stream. Today we got to talk about remembering the golden age of activision doing licensed video games, not
and
just that
more.
and more. So get hype and get ready. We got to talk about a bunch of licensed games and non-activision games you might want to check out. Also, if you like to see come back to the Xbox Activision merger that's still happening, but still ongoing till October.
Or any
So
any game coming that they have put on the current consoles in the future.
I'll play Game Pass also. So
Yeah,
it's my Nick. Introduce yourself. We have TBS. So well,
I am
he's
Nick Lenz, and the channel Nick Lenz.
yeah. Now we gotta see something to Activision games. So let's do this. Now what? Wait, here it is. See,
Activision over the years,
yeah,
from what I've heard from reception wise, usually puts out good quality of games.
not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. At up and for last decade, apparently they were doing better than EA was doing
Yeah, and
because
guys,
EA basically was in a whole bunch of trouble with a lot of people
yeah,
with the microtransactions for the Battlefront games, the ones
and
they did.
you guys need Prototype One for the PS5, the remaster.
Yeah, and
And
here's something interesting you might not know. My cousin's sons had
yeah,
no idea that the EA version that they're playing for they actually played the EA version of Battlefront. They
yeah,
had no idea there was one released a decade prior to that. With on the PS2, they had no idea about that at all. I told them about this back in 2016. They had no idea that there was Battlefront games that far back. They thought that EA was the only one to produce Battlefront games, not this other company. I don't remember who made the virtual Battlefront games.
uh, that
Because
was that was Pandemic and Studios and EA.
yeah,
Pandemic Studios back then with an awesome developer. He made Mercenaries 1 and 2, who made
because I think it was co-published with Lucasfilm with the Lucas Games developer.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they're the ones that made it, and I love playing Battlefront 2, the original one, not the one they had the EA. I heard the one for EA was terrible.
yeah. 1 and 2 was terrible on EA version. But now we're gonna talk about Prototype One. You ever this game Prototype before from
No,
Activision? Well,
I've never heard of this one.
it's kind of
I
Venom.
gotta admit the
It's a
graphics are actually pretty good.
it's a Venom game actually. Wait, it's a Venom game, but it's
A
not.
Venom game.
Yeah, it's a non-Marvel game, but like Venom.
Yeah, it seems like that these creatures are ripoff of the symbiotes in Marvel.
Yeah,
I'm sure Marvel may call them out on that because these creatures look very similar to symbiotes. Like,
dude, like Earth 2000s, guys. Like this
yeah,
game was a decade at its time, and this game still loved to this day. If you haven't
yeah.
played it, go
The
play
color
this
reminds me
game.
of the anti-venom symbiote.
Yeah. Plays Alice Mercer, full-time vigilante like Venom, powers, all that stuff. Infected.
When
Both
was this game
infected.
released?
I forgot. You can check online. It's on Google. Prototype One for Activision. From in the studio was the studio was just people who made just Simpsons and One and Simpsons World Wage. Just Nick, just type in Prototype One on Google. Nick.
Yeah, I'm looking up basically on Wikipedia. They usually have pretty good access. This game was released in 2009.
Yes, the Prototype Two was something else. Po- Yeah, Prototype One was 2009.
Uh, the first one was released in '09. Two was released in 2012.
Yeah,
And
so
I don't think that any more of these games. I think after the second one, they just stopped.
yeah, but now if Phil Spencer wants to bring it back as a reboot or relaunch, that'd be a good thing for Xbox and consoles. That's why we're talking about this. That's
So
why,
apparently, Activision is active not since like people think, oh, about 10, 20 years ago.
yeah,
The company opened back in 1979,
yeah,
and they're publishing games as far back as the '80s.
That's crazy, man.
Look at these games here.
Name one. We can help you for.
A lot of Atari 2600.
Oh wow.
Games like Boxing, Stampede. It's just the 80s.
Yeah.
Never heard of these games before.
That's me.
There's one for the space shuttle.
Yeah, I'll be
This
cold, dude.
is the 80s. Oh, they did it. They actually did Ghostbusters for the
Oh
cover
yeah.
before.
Oh
They
my
did.
god.
They
Now you told me, I just myself, why
Yeah.
they made that game anyway?
I heard about this game. The Angry Video Game Nerd discussed this game.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. This one, I've seen the playthrough for. He did. It looks pretty bad. Even though it's 80s graphics, fine. But it's like, oh, you go around, you drive the Ecto one, you collect the stuff, and you supposedly catch ghosts on the road, and you have to crawl up these buildings, these same floors over and over again, and eventually you get a chance to go to the West Fort, the apartment building where the ending of the movie takes place.
It's
You have to
open
build up
world.
here, and then you had to basically battle supposedly Gozar for a bit, and then done.
See, this game's open world. It's mature. See why?
It's a bit open world, yes, the game. The Ghostbusters game I really enjoyed playing was the one they had for it was the one they that the cast considered to be the third official movie before they did um Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh, that's from the developer back then.
This is a different one. Let's see if I can find it here. Where are you?
That's the game before we got to talk about Aspen.
It was here we go. Ghostbusters, the video game in 2009, which this was not the Activision, it was developed by Atari Interactive.
Okay, now
And Mad Dog Games. You ever played it?
No, I heard about it, but I never saw. Now, Prototype 2, this game was great. With my seen the first game, but much better. You can jump in there. You can glide. You can't glide, but you can float up top like fly. In this game, you can leap in there, right? Fly. Like this game was a great game. You can summon people, summon enemies, and fight them for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's until right now, this game is a must play on all platforms.
Other games that they developed, like let's I'm gonna go as far back as just 20 years because how does anybody nowadays know about the games from the 80s or 90s?
Yeah.
So from as far back as 2000, they made Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah, that game was still good, but the five they said 5 was terrible. And then we got
They apparently also did Star Trek Armada.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of this game. I think it was for the PC years ago, but never got a chance to play much of the game. It was only just a Windows release.
Oh, TV.
Vampire the Masquerade.
TV is here. Which one? Try
to.
It's just you guys about the Activision. We got to about Activision license games, so you know.
Technically, Project was a licensed game. Project was more a game altogether. It wasn't licensed.
Yeah, no, but where's Edgar? Is he coming?
Mm.
I haven't spoken to him in like a year. Nothing bad between us per se. It's just that just having a chance to talk to him, and plus the guy is busy and I'm busy too.
Yeah,
so
always busy. Yeah.
And even you, Tim, you probably find it understandable, right?
Yep,
and we all get busy. Edgar's got his own channel. You got your own. I got my own.
I got my own also.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, you know what happened, right? You know what? Full speed ahead on Disney had a task force over AI. You know about this?
Oh my god!
They just announced this just now. It's yesterday. I talked about
this. And I theorized, and Tim, you agree with me. This is Bob Iger pushing for this.
Yeah, this is stupid. It's a bad idea. But
I blame Bob Iger for this because basically a lot of the fault Disney and recently it's all his fault.
It gave me like both parties' fault. Not that Iger. Remember, his other CEO fucked him up too.
Iger seems like that he is worse than the guy he basically was brought in the come back to replace, Bob Kopechek.
JPEG.
Yeah, Chapek.
Yeah, aka Mr. Cheapskate, because he kept cutting money where it was not needed.
Yep.
Like I heard a
Gee,
story.
that's
Like,
not familiar. It's time to try Pullman all over again. And Pullman others come back.
yeah, I heard he's gone from Marvel.
Pullman's gone. Been gone for years.
I think the reason why that Bob Kopechek was let go and Bob Iger was brought back because it was getting to a point he was threatening the funding on the Disney rides. He was going to cut the funding. He was going to cut the funding in half, and Disney did not want to face any lawsuits over broken rides, so they let him go. Yep. I think that's what probably caused him to say we made a mistake, because I had heard that when he was brought in, Bob Iger did not want him to replace him at all. He was against it from the very beginning, but they insisted he would want to replace him. And this was Disney board of directors. And then they must have realized so after he was in charge for 2 years, and then they fired him because they realized they made a mistake, and it was their fault in the first place.
Yeah.
And now Bob Iger is almost as bad as Bob Kopechek.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now over the Marvel stuff, and over the Marvel stuff, what about the whole? But beyond that, I'm worried about that now because
Marvel
Task Force.
Marvel, some of the comic stuff is getting better, though.
Oh my God, Spider-Man! No,
Timmy, did you read Amazing Spider-Man 31?
He can't.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. And Fungi, what the fuck?
Oh my God, that issue was so freaking long. It was
like garbage.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and get this. Apparently, Zeb Wells did not know this, even though that anybody who read my Marvel Team already knew this. Oh yeah, Spider revealed to Kamala Khan that he's Peter Parker, despite the fact that he sure I knew this in the pages of Marvel Team Up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that made no sense. My favorite Mary Jane with.
Oh my God!
Can we just stop doing this story with my favorite kid and let them be?
Yeah, I guess is the reason why he did this.
So
and I don't think necessarily this could have been his fault. This could have been Gary Duggan's fault because he's the one who brought her back.
No question.
I think that she may have been suffering from some temporal, and she may have been suffering from a bit of memory loss, so she may have forgotten.
Okay, so Tibia. So speaking of that, Comic-Con, your Comic-Con,
You've been to this one, Tibia.
What?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it was fun.
Okay,
Tibia. When I spoke to Philip K. Johnson, he did remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet him, and great guy to talk to. And he says his suit man. Oh, Mega Fitzmartin. Probably the most hated writer of DC right now. Would you agree, Tibia?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many people we meet on October 12th? Because I'm going to ask you this. Do I need to pay for comic writers to meet them or no? If we're go there, meet, interview or something? Or
for autograph, it depends if they charge. But some will, some will not.
Okay.
If you interview them, that's up to them if they want to charge. But the highest they might charge for autograph, if you're really lucky.
No, I'm not doing autographs because it's too much money. 120 for somebody else. Oh my God.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was some will charge as high as I think the highest if it's not Neil Adams. Jim Shooter, I paid $50 because I actually had 2 autographs for him. Because it was $25 each for autograph plus certificate of authenticity, so I had to pay $60 for him. But I didn't mind it because basically it was Jim Shooter. He had ever had the charge for that. If it's not Jim Shooter or Neil Adams, who I paid $50 for his autograph, and he was worth paying that $50. A lot of the time, basically,
got cancel, man.
Yeah, if in fact that if it's a person, if they charge more than they should, if they're not as big as, let's say, Jim Shooter or Neil Adams, don't pay for it.
Okay.
Just walk away.
Okay, so you went up. Sorry, if we were to go over October, my mom, and we're gonna say myself. Okay, what can I say myself? What's the other couple guy you would meet, DBX? I can't find him here.
Tomasi, I want to meet him. I never got a chance to.
I can't find him here. Is he here?
I met him.
You met him?
That's cool.
I mean, a couple times.
I met Jeremy Adams. Jeremy Adams is great. I like him.
Tom Taylor, I never got a chance. I met Tom King.
Wait. You met Tom Taylor?
Not Tom Taylor, Tom King.
Oh,
No, I didn't meet Tom Taylor.
I met him. I think it was. I'm trying to think. Was this year or last year? Red Carolina I got a chance to meet him.
So Tibia, do I have to go there? If we're go there, do I have to pay for meet them or no? Why was your
No.
school? Okay, I'm just
No, you don't have to pay. You don't have to what?
You only have to pay if you're paying for an autograph or something for the table. And the
Okay.
autograph, it will vary on the person. Believe it or not, the last Comic I went to, Tampa Comic Con, I only paid for one autograph. And all the autographs I got,
so
the only one I paid for was Graham Nolan. He charged $10.
Okay.
And he does not take credit cards. He only took cash.
Okay, I'm just here.
Yep. I met Jeremy Adams. He at the.
Tina Howard, I never met her.
Right.
Terry Dotson would be interesting to meet.
Yep. Oh, by the way, last year I met Chris Claremont. That was cool.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris Claremont. I was not happy with the booth he was at last time I saw him, where they insisted this. He had to buy a book from their booth for him to sign in order for any for him to sign, which I thought was so stupid. Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter. She's not the current women's champion anymore right now.
Wait.
She hasn't been for a few months.
I trying to find what. Oh my god.
Look, it's Mercedes Bernard, aka Mercedes Monet. She's too expensive.
Oh yeah, I would sort of place my email I got from your Comic Con. Basically, it's a lot of money to get those now. $120 or some higher price to meet her.
For Mercedes Monet.
Yeah, for New York Comic Con. I'm going October the 12th. So
Ron Perlman.
I might meet him actually.
Hellboy and the best voice for Deathstroke.
Yeah, I mean more posts with TMNT. Also,
and for Hellboy.
No, these two, we won.
Yeah, because when it comes to Ron Perlman, people know him for two things: Hellboy and the voice of Deathstroke. Which it is sad that he never got a chance to play Deathstroke after the 2003 series wrapped up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like as many times Deathstroke was featured, like in Young Justice, in the DCM movies, it's always somebody else. Like, bring back Ron Perlman. People love Ron Perlman's Deathstroke. He was awesome.
Oh my god! I kind of Sting.
It's Sting.
I'm meeting him. Actually,
I'll go watch it. I used to. I'm in before.
Yeah. Sting is still active. He actually just came back and been gone for a month. Do you know what he did before he had to leave briefly? He basically climbed on a ladder in the middle of the ring to jump off it to just basically smash somebody through a freaking table.
Okay, so
this guy is 64 years old and he's doing that stuff, and he got injured.
Okay. So I hope it's a Thursday event. If it's a Thursday event, I'm going just to meet him. If it's Sunday, Friday event, I'm not
he had
going.
been injured quite a while, but the thing that killed his career.
Oh my god! So I'm meeting him also. I'm meeting him. At Warlock. Nick.
Oh, okay.
I'm meeting him. I'm meeting Adam Warlock on your Comic Con on October 12th.
Zach Levi.
No, not me. Him. I'm meeting him. This guy right here.
But Zach Levi is Captain Marvel.
Yeah, no. But I'm meeting. Whoa. Yeah, I know.
Well, I can feel like you got a new movie.
Timmy, I mean to ask you this. How do you feel about Captain Marvel? He's not called Captain Marvel in his book right now. He's called simply the Captain.
I actually like that. Because it's a word that didn't bring back Captain Marvel name.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's better to call himself Shazam.
Yeah.
I'm like, just call him Captain Marvel. You can't call the comic Captain Marvel. Why not just...
Why
just call him Captain Marvel? It's nothing because they can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So
I think it's I'm trying to remember. Isn't Wade writing Shazam?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think he's doing a good job with the book so far. I have heard that it's a bit of a miss with the Teen Titans book he's doing right now, where some people are saying that it feels a bit off when he's writing teenage characters, even though he has written teenage characters before. Like, did he say he wrote Champions? Or he created Bart Allen. Did I forget that? and that's
Yeah, I
one
don't get
critical
that.
basically.
So
Where he
Well,
said,
remember,
"Oh,
you'll
he's not
find
very
things in the
engaged."
past. It takes place during the George Floyd time. Well, not
guys,
George Floyd time. It took place during the
guys, so I was
Yeah.
saying, okay, so before you talk more about activism, about this, so we're off topic, but here's the place for
This ticket
VIP.
valid for one person is
Yeah,
the-
I got
That's a
the
lot.
VIP pass, and there's more.
that's $500.
Did you actually got the VIP pass, TV? I got the single pass.
I did not get that. No,
What day you went to? Like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or
I
last year?
yeah,
I forgot.
I went Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday after I left.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I can't go because number one, it's another state, and
You city.
two, money, and
Yeah,
three, basically, I can't exactly look forward to every single con throughout the entire year in my area. It's just a bit too much money for me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which one I'm going? Cause look at the benefits right here, the VIP perks right here. Look at it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
The next
amazing.
event I'm
Well,
going to is Fanboy Expo in Orlando, which
Yeah.
they
What's
just announced Hall of Famer Art Anderson is going to be there.
oh nice. I was
Yeah, the other
Nice.
people are going to be there are, let's see.
to me.
Let me bring it up on here if I can,
Just,
because
Uh,
basically they updated the guest list. Rob Van Dam was going to go, but he canceled,
oh my
and
god.
one of the stars of Charm going to be there, but she canceled. That's meant too.
Oh, that's interesting. Why they always have to drop the
All right,
West
let me
more.
see if I can share this here.
Oh, so much fun. Any more
Okay.
celebrities we go to?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is basically who's coming to Fanboy Expo.
Kevin
in this month.
Eastman? Oh my god.
But here's the bad thing.
What?
Saturday and Sunday, I'm only going Friday.
Yeah, I know. I'm going Thursday on my con.
Yeah. Tivia, this next part will drop. This will cause your jaw to drop. Ready? The 87 Turtles voice actors.
Oh yes.
that's cool.
Robbie Wrist. I think
Oh.
these guys voiced the live action turtles.
Yep.
I think he's voiced Michelangelo. I think this guy.
Wait, isn't that Mutation that's the bomb TV show that
I
came
think it's
out?
a TV show.
Oh,
I think it's from the movie. The movie
oh.
live action movie.
No. Wait. Oh yeah. Next weekend with TV show, not movie. My bad.
Yeah. Last on the Prairie. Which I've heard of the star of the show since Sally passed away.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Full House.
Oh, here's one for you. Melissa Gilbert. She's the original voice for Batgirl Batman anime series.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
How about Tara Strong with the both Rebecca? How about Tara
Yeah,
Strong?
I bet you're working at you both working at this guy here, right?
Yeah,
did.
I know him. He played Palpatine in Canambo.
Why did Disney bring him back? Oh, for like archives. Okay.
Yeah.
Disney didn't bring him
Warwick
back.
Davis.
Disney didn't bring him back.
You may recognize some of the characters he played because
Yeah, but
yeah, the Leprechaun from the horror movies.
yep, he's from Star Wars. He was in Star Wars. He played
Nick,
the Ewoks. That's
Nick,
the yes.
did Disney brought these two back or Asians or no?
I think Disney brought him back for some reason.
Okay, never mind.
This guy here, playing Science. I'm not going to go those 2 days. I wasn't going to mention him, but this guy here, he was actually just in the first scene in Indiana Jones movie. John Receivus.
That's cool. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Amy Allen, who apparently played Alice Secure from Star Wars Attack of the Clones Sith.
Yep.
Oh
By
my
the way,
God.
I met Joshua Winter and when he signed this.
Oh my god.
I met him too.
I can't find my autograph for
Thomas Saber. I think it was Age of S.H.I.E.L.D., this guy. Mandy Cohen. Chris Kane.
Nice.
The current voice, Minnie Mouse.
Oh, nice.
Ursa. Non. They don't have the guy who played General Zod. Jerry Mathers, Lee Weaver. This guy here, Tivia.
Ultraman.
Yeah. I'm actually watching Ultraman right now. I'm a little break from it, but I'm watching Ultraman. Great show.
Nice.
One of the,
I really watched the Netflix show and Ultraman sequel.
I think this guy here just got announced because I didn't see a guy here yesterday.
That's cool.
Here's one one of the guy who plays some of the droids. He's not this voice actor. Let's see. Arn Anderson, one of the Four Horsemen. Lex Luthor, Ron Simmons. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yep. That'll be interesting, guys. And that's it. That's pretty much what they. I don't think they. Besides I don't think there's any more comic creators announced. Let me take.
I can't find him. Quick, John. Oh, not the West.
Okay, they did announce. Ooh, Michael Golden's gonna be here. Let me turn the screen back on.
Yeah. Wow.
Let me turn it back on here. Show screen.
Before we sorry guys, we taking out away from.
Here's the announce. Michael Golden, Noah Schultz, Jason Moore.
Yay!
Oh, that's more.
Yeah. Ooh, Troy Downey. Oh, I read this book. This book, Your Crucible. I think it was like the last of the original EU books before Disney bought it.
Oh, Disney bought Star Wars book?
Yeah, he wrote Star Wars books. See his books background? He wrote these.
Is he still making Star Wars books for the current issues that going on?
I don't know if he is. The only I know confirmed it is Timothy Zahn. He's the only one I've heard has been confirmed that he's still doing it. He's most of the contract to do Thrawn books.
Okay.
That's one thing he's contracted to do. He's not contracted to do anything else besides Thrawn. Despite the fact he's written our books for Star Wars besides Thrawn.
All right, so now
sad. Look, I love Thrawn. He's a good villain. I'm glad he's coming back in Ahsoka.
I want Darth Maul to come back, but it's not gonna happen. Times because people forget about him. It's the video game. Like,
I don't know if I'm gonna meet the Mortal Kombat actors. I'm probably gonna meet a handful of them there.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm not gonna meet the 3 wrestlers.
Did he forget Darth Maul?
Darth Maul was played by
I
think it's played by Ray Park, if I'm not mistaken.
Ray Park played all the way Snake Eyes.
Okay, so
I believe he also played Toad from the first X movie.
Okay, so I was trying to say this because I want to make sure. Did Disney forget about Darth Maul? It's a Solo movie, or we just remember him now?
At this point, I don't get any Solo movie. The continuity is fucked anyway. So.
Yeah, in Solo, when they brought him back, I believe they brought back his original actor, but not the same voice, because I think they brought back his voice actor from the TV show.
They used AI to do it. It was back when the first time using AI in the.
This wasn't AI. Before we do that bullshit.
The AI stuff, I think, is quite stupid because all it's going to do is take away people's jobs, and people are going to poor and poor, and no one's making money because all these higher ups, all they care about is money. I want my money. I want my pockets. I want to be super rich. That's what he said. That's what these heads basically want to be. They want to be super rich.
You bring my Tony Stark as an AI Iron Man. That's something.
Like, I want to do like an artificial challenge, like a person, but not take people's freaking jobs. It's stupid.
Yeah, that is so sin fucked up.
Wait, we'll get one person by doing anyway because the whole with the recent stuff with the Flash and all that. Good mighty all stuff. No, never mind.
I have watched the Flash since I think last time I watched it was for. When I watched it regularly was when they did Crisis on Earth X. Last episode I watched was when they did Crisis.
No, I don't the movie. There's a movie that they said that we're gonna do cryptocurrency. Their Flash movie.
Yeah, don't mind me.
I do not support cryptocurrency at all. I think it's an absolute stupid idea.
Well,
you weren't missing much. It was a train wreck.
Yeah. I'll worry about the whole.
One job, Papa, one job, you fucked it up.
Hey, no, Tibia, I'm going to ask you this: what if they brought back white people from their state, back from the dead?
What?
What if we bring back people from their state, actors who died, like Carrie Fisher?
That's a bad idea.
We're probably gonna do it eventually. Like Disney people are doing this.
In my opinion, that would be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Like the only person I was accepting the fact they did this was for Peter Cushing.
Yeah.
Because he was necessary for Rogue One. That was fine.
Also, it goes
I have heard rumors for the past several years, since Paul Walker died, that Universal had planned, and I don't know, I heard rumbling they still want to do it. They want to CGI resurrect Paul Walker in the Fast and Furious movies, despite the fact the man's dead. Everybody know he's dead. See him in movies.
They can't do that. That's a very bad idea. That's very stupid.
Yeah.
It's very
leave his character alone. Leave the guy alone. Just move on. Ben Diesel is the star of the franchise now. He's one in charge of it right now. Paul Walker shepherded this franchise for a long time. He basically fought for it to continue. And now since Ben Diesel's taking out that fight, leave Paul Walker alone. Leave him the rest.
Oh my
we
God.
don't need him back.
Yeah.
Like, it is public knowledge.
What about Carrie Fisher?
About 5 or 6 years now, the guy died in a car crash. People know this.
What about Carrie Fisher?
Pushing, like nowadays, people may or may not know he's dead. Some people know he's dead, but not everybody knows. Well, Paul Walker, everybody knows.
Yep.
What about Carrie Fisher?
That's you. It was my mom sneezed.
What about Carrie Fisher?
Like I said, did what I don't know what you're talking about. Wait.
No. What? Oh my God! Why about this stuff with my activision? What? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to talk about.
Yeah, we went way off topic. They didn't talk.
Yeah, we're talking about some Activision.
Yeah.
One type of game series that they did have license to. As a matter of fact, they were the last company to license this franchise. I've told Neja this. They were the last company to license James Bond games.
Yeah, let's see if I know.
Yep, they were.
They did. I think the first game they did was Karma Sauce. I played it.
Yeah.
Yep. I played it. I played years ago on the PS2. I don't remember, but I played it. PS3.
They also did. Trying to think, what are James Bond games they do? They did. I think it was like Cold Stone.
Yeah. Well, what's that?
Let's see.
What's something?
Let's see if I can look up basically James Bond games here.
Yeah.
Because they did like a good number of them. And then
gameplay?
I think the last game because they also did a remake of GoldenEye.
Yeah, that game was terrible. Like it was a good bad. Was it
Never heard of it.
GoldenEye, the Wii version or the remake? Which one?
The remake.
Okay, but the Wii version that came out was bad. Like.
Yeah, let's see if I can find it here.
Now, my thoughts is, why did we make an old N64 game?
So the games they made for James Bond were they only made 4 games.
Okay.
In 2008, they did Quantum of Solace. That was the first game. Second one was to go to the remake and Bloodstone. And then the last game that was released by them in 2012 was 007 Legends, which was meant to celebrate, I believe it was supposed to be celebrating the 50th anniversary release of Dr. No.
Okay.
And this game basically brought in stuff from Goldfinger, Automatic Secret Service, Moonraker, Dying Our Day, which, fun fact, Dying Our Day, when this one was adapted to this game here, that made it the only, that the Pierce Brosnan era for James Bond is the only one to get a full video game adaptation.
Oh, wow.
The only one. Because I had one, Tomorrow Dies had one, and Wolfenstein kind of had one, but I think I canceled. But they had all those basically during the games.
How got canceled? I think got canceled. What can fucking cancel?
It was supposed to be one. I think it became Nightfire.
Okay, I got canceled. Okay, I'm surprised.
The name War Was Not Enough. If you're really curious where that came from,
it was on a book.
That was James Bond's. It was his family motto. The world is not enough. The first time that that line was mentioned was actually in. Oh, it was released. James Bond. Okay, it was released for 64, PS1, and Game Boy Color.
Oh wow.
Yep.
I was above the Casino Casino 007.
That one
EA.
kind of was that video game.
EA.
They have a Cornerstone. Cornerstone, the game. Called Morgan Stanley story and
what was the EA? What's the EA games? Because they're back then.
Okay, the EA games. I think the earliest one they did was GoldenEye.
Okay. No, that was
Yeah.
where. That's where.
Wait, no, go on a remake. Oh, okay, what a remake? It's more a sort of sequel. It was weird. It was called
I
Rogue
think the
Agent.
first one they did was Agent of Fire. That was the first one they did.
Okay.
That was the first game they did. And I did hear something with this one that Pierce Brosnan was supposed to be in the game, but he was actually in a contract dispute at this point in time. So I heard this from Calvin Dyson. And then came Nightfire. They used like this, but not his voice just yet. But I think they did use Judi Dench's voice in the game, but they couldn't use art. And then came Everything Nothing, a game I have played, a game that I consider to be a lot of fun. I have a very cool engine with it. Plus, I love this mechanic for this one. You get to basically have all these weapons of the whole game, and you can basically just switch around, pick away whatever you want, just basically with this one. Though for some reason, so Quantum of Solace, they went with the Call of Duty style. They're like, you only carry 2 weapons, and like that's it.
Yeah, that's a stupid idea.
Yeah, everything I think it's a great game, and it was in some ways this game is considered to be the 5th Pierce Brosnan James Bond movie because it came out there in a period of time where there was no James Bond movies coming out. Because after Die Another Day, next one they come out in 2006, and then we had Rogue Agent, which is actually
which is bad. I put it on the Xbox. What the hell is this thing?
It's pretty bad. Go to Rogue Agent. And then was the last game, which I love this game. From Rush with Love.
007?
Yeah, 007. I played for PS2 with
It's
Sean Connery
as
on
the
only guy to come back from the movie, from the original movie release 63 to be in this game. This game is a lot of fun.
What are the GameCube games?
And it was the last game that EA ever released.
Oh, yeah.
And then they did Quantum of Solace, Bloodstone, GoldenEye 007, Legends. That was it.
Yeah.
They did 4. EA did, let's see, 3, 4. EA did 5 games.
Yeah.
Activision did 4, and that was it.
Other one game was cliffhanger. It never got a sequel.
It's like they're playing out, but I think here's the strange thing about the game that I think was kind of the studio's fault, not the game's fault.
What's their
for
contract?
Some strange reason they released the same day as GoldenEye Rogue Agent.
That's a bad idea.
Remake. They released the same day.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Okay,
yeah, and because of that, killed the sales of the game because of it. Of course, Activision is
with a bad game anyway. So
even though Activision for me a big license for 2 major franchises that they still do to this very day, the X-Men and Spider-Man.
I is not weird. Activision walked away to X-Men a long time ago. They let it go away from them.
They produced pretty much almost every one. And I think
they did. That's true. But after they did it, bought Marvel, the lights went bye-bye.
I think let me take a look. I think wasn't Marvel Spider-Man made by them?
No. Marvel Spider-Man the new was one made by Insomniac.
Because they did the adaptation for the Sony movies, the 5 of them, 1 through 3, and Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Oh, can I do some gameplay experiment for you, or sorry, not so you bad because like bad boys and stuff.
You could if you want to. 3.
Okay.
The adaptation 3, it felt like a retread of the second game.
Okay, so
it did.
And here's the problem I had with the third game, and I had this every time I played it. And this is something I thought was really stupid. At one point, I just gave up playing the game. At about halfway point in the game, would just freeze.
Oh yeah,
it would freeze, and I had to reboot it and play the game all over again. And it kept doing this every time. After 5 or 6 times, I just gave up with the game.
I got gameplay for you guys for 7 Dimensions, Spider-Man game. So
this game, I think I may have played this one.
I
think I did. I played it. It was really good.
Yeah, Web of Shadows is a sequel to this one. And I think this one, Pierre David wrote the script for this one.
No. He didn't write this one. No, these are my Dan Slott.
Did he write Web? I know he wrote one of these games.
He wrote Edge of Time, the sequel to this game, kind of, sort of. It's complicated.
Yeah, I get why Dan Slott was doing it because he was the writer of the Amazing Spider-Man at the time, so of course he'd be selected to do it.
For
But
10
David,
years.
but I'm glad Peter David got a chance too because I don't think he was. Here's the thing: I think the last Spider-Man comic he wrote was Friendly But Spider-Man,
Oh,
and then he did some serious Spider-Man mini series recently with the Symbiote Experiment series, which I have spoken to Greg Land about these books, and he knows about his reputation. He does not want to talk about it at all, especially since he's admitted he's drawn from porn for his artwork. But the Symbiote Experiment series is really good. I loved every single miniseries. What do you think of it, Tivia?
It's way better than the current stuff. I know this shit.
oh my god! Now you say it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
Slot,
combat?
Speaking of games, that don't mind me. I do want to talk about this nigga. What's the whole Vinny John Kemp book? That the thing that ends now. Because I thought that book was just bad. Like it was its own potential to inject the stuff.
I believe this game didn't this game also feature
Ultimate
Spider-Man?
Not this game. What I'm referring to is the Adventure John Kemp book. Hang on,
was this one that featured Spider-Man 2099?
Yeah, it did.
Yes.
We see gameplay, man. We see gameplay.
What about Spider-Man Noir?
Yeah, I got Spider-Man Noir.
Yes.
Got
Spider-Man Noir, Ultraman 2099, they're amazing.
I tried talking about this.
Arkham Combat.
I couldn't know where edgewise how he felt about Spider-Man Noir being in this game. I'm sure he was happy he was featured.
This is Arkham Combat here, guys. Arkham Combat and just Spider-Man game.
But here's the thing about one of the co-creators of Spider-Man Noir. Because I tried to sign the most recent miniseries they did, which is Twilight Babylon. He refused to sign it.
Why?
Yep.
He had nothing to do with one thing. He had nothing to do with it, and plus he felt disrespected by Marvel over the treatment of the character. The fact they lied to them over what they did with him in Spider-Verse.
Pay excuse?
Yeah. He felt as though that Marvel screwed him and the other creators over when it came to this character, when it came to Spider-Man Noir, of how they treated him, and that's why he's mainly featured over the years, because Marvel, I think here's the strange thing, according to him, and if you ever notice this, Spider-Man Noir and X Noir were the only one of the Noir books that actually had sequels. The reason why...
Yeah, all the Noir books have no sequels.
The reason why? They weren't financially successful. Spider-Man Noir was successful because people love Spider-Man. The X-Men kind of the same thing too, but they at least also had one shot. Spider-Man, he had 2 miniseries and the first Edge of Spider-Verse, and after that, nothing for years, and then we had the Twilight Babylon series, which I thought the series got kind of pretty good. And according to the guy
I check out him.
So my question
he had it where the Edge of Spider-Verse shoot that took place toward the end of his career.
Okay,
where he met with the Kingpin and met that universe version of Mysterio.
Okay, so my question is, do you guys want to see Game Pass, this game, and I'll come back in some kind of way?
Yes.
Or Xbox doing it. Xbox, if we got Xbox Series console, will you get Game Pass for this? Question.
I would.
This game come back
in Game Pass.
One thing I would like to see them do is do like an HD remastered of this game.
That almost happened, but since
one game I did hear recently that has been confirmed to get one is GoldenEye from 64. That one's getting HD remaster.
Oh yeah.
Well, it already did. It already came out. Actually, it came out recently.
What was the reception for it?
I don't really know.
The problem I heard with the original game was the Natasha, the Bond Girl movie. Her AI sucked.
Her AI was bad.
Yeah, the thing with Noir. Oh, it's Hammerhead.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that the events of this game is canon to the Spider-Man Noir universe, isn't it?
I have no idea.
What? With combat, yeah. Describe this game. Describe me is look at this.
If I remember correctly, outside the comics, aside from this game, the only time Spider-Man Noir appeared to the comics was in Into the Spider-Verse, and I believe also he appeared in Ultimate Spider-Man. And I think that was it.
Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man was a bad cartoon, but I like the Spider-Man episode with Noir.
I did not expect that episode to be good. They butchered my girl.
The biggest problem with the show a lot of people had with
Fourth wall break.
Ultimate Spider-Man was the fact they had to use the Family Guy humor. And the thing is, at the time, I think people were getting like burned out on the Family Guy humor, and they were using that for the show. And the only episode worked is when Deadpool showed up.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the episode did. This is stupid. I actually did my own rambling about that years ago.
I also feel any time that the Green Goblin showed up, that's when the show became good. Like every episode he featured in that show was surprisingly. I actually enjoyed those episodes because Green Goblin was awesome. And they did
the Clone Saga on this show. Just what? But it is stupid. Like
the weird thing about it is that they featured 29 on the show. And here's the thing: his world looked awful. Like the scene looked freaking horrible.
Like, 2099. I'll tell the Clone Saga.
Not Clone Saga. The one
no,
the version into Spider-Verse.
29.
And they went to Spider-Noir's world.
They went to 29 world.
Guys, here's 29.
The CGI look was finished. It looked horrible. Yeah. Like what the heck, Disney?
Like what the hell? This ain't 2099. This is crap. Thank God, caught a Spider-Man succeeded where Disney failed.
Yeah, and here's the thing. This game had a much better looking 2099 than that show did.
And guys, we're not. I get you guys out there. We just watching the gameplay on Star Dimensions. We're describing 29 in this game. We're not talking about the after so wet. No, never mind.
The Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Is this from 2099?
Yes.
Because in Ringo 616 there was a version of a goblin who did have wings. And that was, I believe it was the Goblin Knight. That was Phil Urich. He was Hobgoblin at one point. Currently, I think he was Goblin King. It's a big
but then he
died. Goblin Nation right now because at one point I thought they were shut down the pages of Silk, and then they returned in Spider-Man. It's like basically like sometimes at Marvel we have the situation of the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing. But Hobgoblin, in my honest opinion, he is a great villain. He's one of those handful of villains not created by Stanley Jack Kirby. Stanley and Steve Ditko. That is probably by far one of Spider-Man's greatest villains in the history of his comic book.
Yeah.
Yep.
And here's the thing: he's a creation of Roger Stern. Roger Stern created him, and he is absolutely so fun.
And now
I think they created him because there was they probably were playing. Remember, this is my honest opinion. What happened? Why they created Hobgoblin is that they wanted to bring back Green Goblin, but somebody at Marvel said no, we can't bring Green Goblin. Let's leave him the rest for a decade and then bring it back. So we need a Goblin. So Watcher is probably like, hey, why don't we create someone called the Hobgoblin, which is an actual fictional species from D&D. Hobgoblins, they exist. As a matter of fact, there's a version of Hobgoblins that exists in the show that time incarnated as a slime. And here's the thing. They waited over a decade to figure out who the heck is under that mask because they had a whole bunch of imposters. Like at one point, they had Flash Thompson.
Ned Leeds.
Yeah. Which they actually referenced that recently in a story arc for Zeb Wells' run, where he is back as Hobgoblin again. And he's being manipulated by the Goblin Queen.
Oh, yeah. This game
you're so stupid. But now Goblin Queen is alive again, and now she's with Craven.
Yeah, at one point she died. Apparently, Gold Goblin killed her by accident, and then
she came back to life.
Yeah. It's so weird. She came back in the freaking morgue, and it was never like she just got up. Like, what the heck did Beyond do to her to basically cause her to do that? Because it was the Beyond Corporation that turned her into that.
Interesting.
And I spoke to Zeb Wells about the Beyond stuff. The one thing even he agrees was hilarious was Dr. Octopus scenes, the humor with the whole scenes where he's like in the Beyond Corporation headquarters. These are like I brought about the Department of Sandwiches, which I thought that was so funny. The Department of Sandwiches. It was so funny. And
that never Beyond was crap. Holy shit!
Was not good,
what?
But Tim, you gotta agree that Doctor Octopus stuff was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Ultron movie had funny moment. That
Yeah, he told me that wasn't him who wrote that. I think it was one of the other writers. It wasn't because he was telling me this. It was not him who wrote it. It was somebody else. Because I remember the writers were Kelly Thompson, because he was also writing Miles, Zeb Wells, and there was one other writer who wrote. I think it was Jim Zeb who made one of the other writers for Spider-Man Beyond, because they had like 4 or 5 writers in the storyline.
Oh, Nick, you'll be excited for it. I found all the costumes in this for this game. You got to check this out.
Okay, I saw Spider-Man 1602. That was like, Noir. Okay,
yeah,
his costume looks different. Like,
Noir,
where's the trench coat?
Was a concept art?
No, there's no concept.
1602. Yeah,
He
that
died in his Spider-Verse.
Negative Zone Spider.
Cosmic Spider-Man.
Noir. Interesting.
That's
Black suit.
That's Ultimate.
You can play these costumes today also. Get them, acquire them.
There's Ultimate Spider-Man, but the Black Symbiote, that's looked like a 616 as well. Electric Pooh Spider.
Ultimate is gone. He's okay, he's not dead. He's back away.
Electric suit. That one is
yeah, my favorite.
Oh,
yeah,
let's back up with this guy here. Non-first Spider-Man. He actually appeared for End of the Spider-Verse. He actually popped up recently for that.
Question. Did Japanese Spider-Man appear? The Japanese version?
Nope.
He did a cameo. He played a role in the original one, but he made a cameo in the Spider-Verse.
Why he didn't appear?
That's Cross Spider-Verse, not Into the Cross.
Okay, from what I heard, I read a line about the Japanese Spider-Man. Dan Slott thought he had permission to use the character for the event. He didn't. And then apparently, Toei, who actually owned the character, the rights to the character for the character, they weren't happy they used it. And then all of a sudden, fans of the character were so happy he was featured in this event, they just gave their permission to use the character.
Yep.
I'm sorry about that.
That's the story I've heard. I read a line about it. $29.99. I like the suit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's deep. Oh my god.
Probably by far, in my honest opinion, one of the greatest characters Peter David ever used in the comics.
Spider Armor.
29 is a good character. 29 is my favorite game. 29 you, but good for 29 you is a mess.
I think it was 29 who used the armor.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. The Cosmic Spider-Man suit.
Okay. Go ahead.
That one there.
Yeah.
They say it's 29. That's actually incorrect. That's actually 616 version of the Cosmic Spider-Man.
Yeah, they know 29 Cosmic Spider. That's bullshit. They made that up.
Yeah, that's actually 616.
Okay.
Scott Spider.
Spider-Man.
No, not that one. Keep going.
So. Best for Spider-Man.
I'm surprised they included that thing.
Yeah.
Secret War Spider-Man.
We need that.
I think he wore that suit in the miniseries. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we need that.
I miss Ben Murray. I miss him in Hello. I hate the man of villain.
You know what's weird? How come? Okay, we have Batman and of course Spider-Verse. I hope we come to the sequel as a Halo. Like,
if you know the copyright, you're good.
No,
I think the sequel, the way they did it is they didn't include Ultimate Spider-Man or Noir. They just included 29.9, and in that version, if I remember correctly, somebody had altered the past. And here's the strange thing, though. Miguel was the only one who remembered how the past really was supposed to happen, and Peter was altered, but he did remember he was Spider-Man and the fact he was dating Mary Jane. And there was
edge of time
of the company, and then it's revealed the CEO is actually Peter Parker himself. And like, what?
Hey, that sounds familiar. It almost sounds like I was talking into that book with the SWAT book, which was a shit.
But this is before the whole Horizon, the whole thing with the Parker Industries stuff. That was few years before that he did that.
Okay, so okay, I have a question for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna talk about a different topic on from this subject.
You want to talk about X-Men games for Activision?
Yes. We type in.
Are all the Activision games for the X-Men?
There would X-Men Legends, X-Men Legends 2.
Which one? Which one, guys? We type in any X-Men game. We type in
X-Men Legends 2.
Okay. Which video?
I don't know. I can choose any video you want.
Okay, so we find it.
If you want to do a walkthrough, I think next one after this one you should show is X-Men official game. You gotta show up that one because that one's amazing.
Okay.
Isn't X-Men official game a movie tie-in game?
Yeah,
it's movie tie-in, but it is really good. Because I know movie tie-in games get a reputation where they're really, really bad. And that's one of the rare exceptions. That was actually really good.
They were all different than before. They've been for movie tie-in games.
Yeah, another really good one I can think of is one Back to the Future for Telltale. That was really good. When I heard, I never played it, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah,
it's actually a sequel to Back to the Future movies, and that added correctly. That added great. And
yeah, and
they
fantastic. Did you know they adapted this game for a comic book called Back to the Future Citizen Brown? And one thing I like about this game that they brought over to Ultimate Alliance is like you look at this. Look, there's Colossus. That's Magneto. But the game, you have Magneto. We have Storm. Though this game you actually can switch to different costumes.
Yeah.
For the X-Men
characters.
Yes. Oh, here's a fun fact about this game you may not know, Netcha. Did you know this is the only game to ever feature the Sugar Man?
The Sugar Man?
Yes. This is the only game that features him.
Oh, wow.
Sugar Man, those of you who don't know who this guy is, he's from the Age of Apocalypse universe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And guess who created him?
Who?
Lobdell.
Oh, wow.
Of course.
Yeah, I think it was Scott Lobdell who created Sugar Man. Still around. Make occasional appearances. He actually went back to Age of Apocalypse universe. Let's see if I can find him here. I think it was him or James Robb because he first showed up in Generation Next #2.
Of course.
I might play this on my Steam Deck actually. I might Steam. Okay, guys, do you know I'm playing? We live streaming on my Steam Deck, so you know, he's up there. I might play this actually on my Steam Deck. That's what doing the stream. That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Nick. I mean, Najee, I just want to add a screen share actually. I didn't want screen share actually. Really quick.
What is that?
Oh, I didn't want to screen share. I did something actually because it does with the gaming, kind of, sort of.
Yep, it was Scott Lobdell and Chris Botchler who created Sugar Man.
Right.
So it's this so it's this.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready.
Do it. Why is this the way this one?
Share the screen.
Okay. There's one game he does appear in. It was Marvel Avengers Alliance Season 2 Mission 1. That's the only other game he's featured in.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of it, Nick, I want to ask about this. What did Avengers Junk at the ending of this thing? Because for me, this felt like a waste of time. Because what? You built over Ultraman with no Billy Judge, and then I give a bullshit. What the? I'm very angry. I
thought the ending was okay. It wasn't. I would probably say this is probably the most disappointing ending that Tom Taylor's ever done for any of the series he's worked on.
Yep.
I would say it's more disappointing than his end for his previous John Kemp book.
Senator Carell, I find that to be a train wreck.
Yeah, the fact he's out of this gay, the fact he's got a boyfriend who's a terrorist.
Wait.
Yep.
Wait, he's gay?
Yeah, John Kemp's
gay. Yeah, about second in Senator Carell book. Well, I said before.
I'm surprised we're starting it. I'm sorry. We have characters on TV and cartoons now in comic books.
Here's the thing about when he was outed as gay. People thought they outed Clark Kent as gay.
No,
it was basically the whole revelation he was gay was basically was the people misunderstood which Superman they're outed as gay. Like, even though it was actually John, people thought the original Superman was outed as gay. They're like, oh no, DC outed Superman as gay. It's my fake he's married, he's got a kid. It was John.
Yep.
I'm surprised, but
It was a humongous disaster on social media. Like so much confusion over this. Timmy, have you reading this Superboy book? The one featuring Connor Kent.
No, but I hear it's good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Steelworks. I'm not a big fan of the fact that apparently that Steel is blaming superhero for collateral damage.
What?
Yes, he thinks they're the ones responsible for it, and I'm like, okay. And the book itself feels like it's like damage control from Marvel, but no comedy.
So it's not funny. It's pretty
good. Not that funny. You would think the book would be good because it's written by Michael Dorn.
Yeah.
War from Star Trek. But nope. It's like, all the rest of it was pretty good, but Steel, not a fan of his writing. If you want to think of the best comic for Superman right now, Superman by Josh Williamson, Action Comics by Phil Kennedy Johnson. Those two are really good. Superman Lost actually was pretty good. And Superboy I think is okay, but it's better than John Kent book. But that's it.
Yeah, the John Kent book just ended because what? This is just stupid.
Isn't it strange though that there's no Supergirl book right now?
That is strange. What the hell?
Yeah, you would think because, well, I heard there's a Power Girl book coming soon.
Yeah, he had the bait. It's written by the same writer who wrote the backup story.
Oh my god, what?
I don't remember who writes the backup story for her, but I do know that one of the stories in Action Comics is by Dan Jurgens.
Yep, which is good. Which that backup story had Michael John in it, the real John Kent. I was happy. I am so happy. But the bad is the 60 minutes. What?
Speaking of Super Sons, do you find it strange though? Since the one shot Robin and Superman came up by Tomasi, that one shot's not in trade.
That's odd. That seems very suspicious.
Yeah, because I would have thought though they might include it in the Tom Taylor Superman book. Nope. In the Dane Wynn Robin book. Nope. Not featured anywhere. And according to Tomasi, he does not expect that to be collected anytime soon.
What? Oh yeah,
what? What the hell? Like, even though I don't want to we're not getting some Super Sons, better than nothing.
Yeah. Oh.
And he was surprised the fact I told him that, I heard you weren't doing much with DC anymore. And he's like, who told you that? Tennief did.
Wait, who told you this?
You like.
Yeah, James Hind the Fourth.
Yeah.
The current, let's see. Actually, he's writing. He's writing one book for DC right now, Nightmare Country, for the Sandman books.
Ow.
That's it. That's all he's doing now is Nightmare Country. He's doing a sequel to that one, but that's all he's doing for DC right now. He's not doing Batman anymore. He left that a while ago. His run was actually I really enjoyed his Batman run.
Fierce Day is where everything went to hell. Yeah, maybe it's me.
Yeah, but after Fierce Day, we had Joshua Williamson take over the book briefly. He had a very good run in the book, especially at the crossover Shadow War. Did you read that event, Tivia?
I did. I read it. What?
I thought it was really good. I thought that the whole thing of like there's a mystery who killed Raza al Ghul, and the fact that it was Geoforce, I thought that was a really cool revelation. That
confused me. You go, wait, what? Wait, huh?
And the fact that also Geoforce hates Deathstroke, what happened to his sister?
But Taylor's alive. She's not dead. What is so alive in a Deathstroke book?
Well, here's kind of the thing. I've read a line that a lot of the characters got merged with their pre-Flashpoint counterparts. So basically,
when the hell did that happen? I don't know that happened.
Infinite Frontier.
I know the Doomsday Clock.
Infinite Frontier did that.
Oh.
I don't know who wrote the story, but one thing I did not like with Infinite Frontier about that main miniseries was the fact they made the main Alan Scott gay.
Yeah, that's
my old universe Alan Scott being gay, but regular Alan Scott's not being gay.
This game is so good. We have Iceman, we have Clot, we have just Juggernaut.
I think the one in red, I think that's Jean Grey.
Oh, we have Iceman, who's no, it's weird.
Oh, this big guy here. That is apparently okay. The costumes they're wearing here. This is from the Ultimate. Yes. Which here's the problem I have with the Ultimate Universe costumes. I'm not the biggest fan of the looks for the X-Men. Spider-Man is great. I love the costume for Spider-Man, but
Spider-Man is just the regular Spider-Man costume. There's no.
but these outfits I'm not the biggest fan of. The only costume I kind of liked was Wolverine's.
Why is it on PS1? No, I don't forget that. But what the?
Okay, Magneto. Okay, the one thing I didn't like about the way Marvel treated the Ultimate version of the X-Men is that pretty much all these guys are pretty much dead.
Yeah, they killed him on Ultimatum. Which killed everyone.
Yeah,
no
Juggernaut,
survivors.
I think Juggernaut's one of the people who's still left alive. Magneto got killed by Cyclops. Jean Grey is still alive.
Juggernaut got killed by Quicksilver with this bullshit.
Yeah,
Doctor
how the
Strange
heck did he
headphone
survive being killed by Ultron?
That's from Ultimate 3. Remember Jeff Loeb is bad.
Colossus is still alive.
Hold on.
Yep.
Oh,
Wolverine died with bullshit.
I don't know how he died again. How Wolverine died?
Wolverine got blasted.
It's
weird. What happened is that Magneto took control of Cyclops' visor and blasted Wolverine.
It's so stupid.
Yes.
But then he survived that. And then
about
he
that
died.
miniseries.
Oh my!
David Finch could probably take the criticism very well. According to him, Jeff Loeb did not care about the criticism. He didn't care.
Of course he didn't.
Oh, I found.
And here's the strange thing: I have met Jeff Loeb.
My God!
Here's the, I did not get a chance to talk about Ultimatum at all.
Okay.
Never did.
Okay.
I never did. I talked about the stuff that Rob Liefeld brought about on this podcast. The fact that according to him, he was surprised Liefeld knew who he even was.
Oh my God! What's commentary to what is today?
What are we 3 years ago?
Tivia, did you chance read the astonishing Iceman #1?
Oh yeah, the new. I read the first issue, but this is stupid.
Oh my God!
Okay, now Stephen Lowe was asked on Twitter, "Is this a miniseries or ongoing?" It's a miniseries.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. But the way you explain that issue 1 of it, what? This guy got brought back to life because of this weird sex at his boyfriend, but his human boyfriend.
Oh my God!
Why the hell bring this guy back?
Why
it made no sense.
Think that he
God.
Oh my God!
Messed up.
Yeah, and I still think that outing him as gay was by far one of Bennett's stupidest ideas he ever came up with.
Oh my God!
Yeah, first Bennett just on my opinion, John was bullshit. Okay, he did this bullshit first before John ended up.
Okay, this is stupid. Say our characters are coming in the 90s. No.
No, that's crap.
Yeah, I've read 90s X-Men. It's utter nonsense. The only character who was out of this gay in the 90s was North Star.
But they're fine. North Star did see us get a bet.
And here's the thing about him. According to John Byrne, he was always meant to be out of this gay. But yeah, I read apparently Jim Shooter had no gay policy at Marvel at the time.
Of course.
And Jim Shooter. If you two ever get a chance to meet this guy, he is an amazing guy to talk to. These guys got terrific storytelling. I'm surprised he's on a podcast because the guy's got so much knowledge of the comic industry.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I found this article from Reddit. You might not want to read this or might read this. I don't know. But Iceman being gay and all that stuff. Like, oh my God.
Speaking of a good news, my video with Tom Blue taking over India and more X-Men lines fine done.
Oh, cool. Any news on the Marvel telling the mutants in the MCU version of X-Men?
They didn't do the the link is in the private chat. It's right.
Okay, my question is, if we were to change X-Men to mutants in the MCU, would that work out or no? That first time we talked about, like, what if Marvel changed the title X-Men into mutants?
That's a bad idea.
If we were to do that,
Spider-Man can't be mutant because he's a mutate.
No, I talk about the X-Men books.
He's referring to the X-Men name. Some, I don't know. It's been so long.
I put in the private chat.
Most controversial Spider-Man of all time. Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, I agree with this list. The series on this list, I do kind of agree with. Makes sense. And number 1 be One More Day makes total sense.
Yep. Wayne, which is bad. Speaking of rain, that's getting a sequel.
Yeah, a sequel no one asked for.
What's your sequel?
Yeah. This.
Spider-Man Reign. That's getting a sequel.
I did comment back like last week.
Yeah, they confirmed this the end of Spider-Man 31. Missing 31. They confirmed this like the last stories.
Why is this even a possible way to ruin a character like Spider-Man? Still, why? Just why?
It is so strange.
That's Spawn villain. That's Spawn villain, not Spider-Man villain.
Hey Don.
Um.
Hey
Yeah,
guys.
hey, what was I invited to, Najee?
Oh, a stream on the line. I told you the other day.
Oh, what are you covering again?
The golden age of activision.
Okay.
We're talking about some other stuff right now. We're talking about Spider-Man. This came out just recently.
Yeah.
Dude, you all you're something weird. I tried.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The sign says, I think it reminds you of
Yeah, it's in the background.
Yeah, I don't think I have a good connection on my phone. I'm sorry. Najee, can I join you for different things some other time?
Yeah, I honestly kind of want to be busy.
Yeah, my connection on this thing's not good right now. I'll see you later, okay?
All right, thanks, man.
Okay.
Yeah. This came as a backup story in Amazing Spider-Man 31.
It did.
I gotta admit, the artwork is actually pretty good for this backup story.
Oh my god!
We always need a major improvement over the little series, but honestly,
yeah. That big guy that this reminds you of Overkill from Spawn.
Yeah, you gotta want Overkill from Spawn.
Yeah.
Now, I heard a story about this character. I heard this from Linkar and from Life himself. Liefeld and Tom McFarlane created Overkill as part of a contest with Stan Lee, but they kind of just took the character but altered his name, and that's how they got Overkill. So he's a creation of Rob Liefeld and Tom McFarlane, but Tom McFarlane used a lot more than Rob Liefeld does.
Yep. Because
that's the story I've heard behind this character. And Liefeld, is it something though? Liefeld is the only comic creator that people know of who's got a podcast.
Nice.
Nobody else. Like, how the Jim Lee's got time because being publisher of DC. But someone like Jim Shooter should have one.
Sorry.
Yep.
Loeb,
the worst stories I ever told. Yeah, that's all crap.
Yeah, Loeb.
The story is horrible, yes, but honestly, it's an Elseworld story or a what if story.
Yeah, and the fact that the one thing people hate about this thing is how Mary Jane died. Oh, she died because of Spider-Man's dick.
You know what's weird about this? Okay, I've been reading the Mayday Parker books done. Tibia, they're really good. The Mayday Parker books, the Nutty books.
I love Spider-Go. She's my favorite character in Marvel next to John Kennedy's in there, boy.
I want to come back as a new book, but it's not gonna happen. I don't know why.
Because Marvel is the pay boy that Spider-Man Mary at the end with the blew up. You know that bullshit because Spider blew up that all it's bullshit and crap.
If you want to do another, well, here's the thing. One character I'm glad he's still getting stuff for him is Spider-Man 2099. He recently started up his miniseries Dark Genesis, which actually is pretty good. And here's something I do appreciate Marvel's doing with Spider-Man 2099. This like there's an ongoing series for him. His last two miniseries feature the legacy numbering.
Yeah.
And as of the last issue that came out, they're only just 2 issues away from issue 100 for Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Give it 2099.
Yes.
Yeah, if you read it, I mean, this is Spawn. This is Spawn is him Shadow. Except for Mary James don't read them. Someone having pain, death, so many things came around. What to do? What the new tiger? What we're gonna do about it?
It's almost like implying with this artwork. It's almost like McFarlane did this. But here's the thing about McFarlane: the guy has not done interior artwork in years. I think the last one confirmed he did do was Spawn 200. That was the last one I heard he did do the interior for.
Video.
Yeah, but this was Spider-Man 2. This was Spider-Man 2 for MJ.
Yes.
I don't get why.
Yeah. And speaking of Spawn, you ever notice though this
when's that movie coming out?
Spawn?
When's that movie coming out? The Spawn reboot. Is that still happening?
I have no idea.
Last I heard, McFarlane's working on it, but it's not going to be superhero based. It's more horror based.
Oh no!
And McFarlane is talking about this for years. The fact that this is going to be a reboot. The fact the animated series is going to reboot.
Oh,
I really want to see it because we've been hearing that for years. We didn't jack shit.
How's that gonna work? Okay.
Yeah. But here's the strange thing, though. You know the guy who plays Spawn did end up on Arrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know who he
Michael J.
played?
White.
Thank you for my videos, Michael. Thank you for liking my videos.
Ned, do you know who the guy who plays Spawn in the live action? Do you know who he played on Arrow?
I didn't know that.
Yep.
He played Ron Steiger.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So well.
Yeah. And here's the thing: I saw him on there. You compare it to the way he looked in that movie and in the show and the movie. The guy looked like he didn't age.
Yeah, he looks fantastic, even at the age current age right now.
Yeah, I think that was his second ever comic-based character he's ever played in his career.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the one with the most, I believe, is Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's played the comedian from Watchmen. He played Thomas Wayne, Batman, Superman. He played Negan. He played Clay from The Losers. I'm trying to think what other character he played. That's almost I can think of. Another two other guys that play almost much as he did. Carl Urban.
Yep.
He's played
Dredd.
three. He's played three. He
Dredd,
played the
Butcher.
Judge Dredd, and his character from The Boys.
Yeah, Butcher. Billy Butcher from the Boys comics.
And I think that's it for him. Josh Brolin, Cable, Thanos, and Jonah Hex.
Okay. So any news
Captain
on
Brain movie, the Freakazoid now, North Near South Giant movie, Gen 14 Go movie, and yeah, from Mega Brain.
Okay.
Sentry. I don't know what Sentry.
Oh my god.
Freakazoid.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You know what's weird? I like to say this, guys, because you know Gargoyles?
Yeah, I remember Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
I remember that.
Comic for them right now.
Remember the guy who created saying that Disney wants
Yeah, Greg Weidman.
Yeah, I heard a story. He actually pitched a live action film to the board.
Yeah.
And they said nothing. Absolutely.
They rejected it, did they?
Yeah. Nothing came of it at all. It felt like for him was a waste of time. Oh, and I have a little fun fact about Freakazoid. There's a character Freakazoid who has got this gushy head with like the horns on him.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the character. I actually ripped off that character for my original creation.
Nice.
Stars, and I made him a character known as the Brain Monster.
Nice.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Only few people have seen the picture, so Warner Bros. Cannot sue me for ripping off a character, and plus he doesn't have horns.
If they do that, well,
because that guy's got horns. My villain does not have horns at all. It's just a guy with a very gooey head, and I believe he's got like claws for hands.
I just need some Collider. I see some of you guys. Nick, I see something.
Gargoyle action movie developed Kenneth Branagh to direct.
Yeah, I have watched Collider in the longest time because
yeah, no, it's too.
You ever watch the Collider YouTube channel?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
One show of theirs I really enjoyed watching it, but sadly I stopped watching because after the original host of the show passed away. They had a segment called Collider Heroes, and John Wesley Shipp, John Shipp, the guy who did That's Superman Lives. What happened?
Oh my god!
He did the show.
I didn't know about this. You guys should tell history about the movie by Batson person. So, Nick, I want you to tell.
Yeah, I'm on the screen share right now.
The
marketing.
No, the other image. Disney Wiki, Disney Fandom Wiki, wait, up top.
Kenneth Branagh, the director. Kenneth Branagh, that's the guy who directed for a Thor movie.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was the first Thor we did director, right? What was the second one?
After ending development hell for a year, Lauren Gargoyle film for Disney upon seeing the light of day. Also went out to film. Yeah, who cares?
If they're gonna do this, you gotta have Greg Weisman involved in the script process because
don't fuck it up.
As far as I've heard, Weisman, I don't think is a bad relationship with Disney right now.
Yes,
because he worked on Rebels. I believe he also co-created the Clone Wars, the CGI show.
Oh my god, there was another Gargoyles TV movie that's what happened. It's on Disney Fandom website.
Really?
It's only one I send you. Disney Fandom.
Hollywood more or less complete stance there is both WGA sack at the stride and both swing and ready to consider what going out there may not come for a while. Figures.
I don't think I haven't heard anything of Greg Weisman's involved with the writer's strike right now because he does write for comics and TV.
Yeah.
I've not heard
like I
anything
said before.
because I believe he writes Gargoyles for Dynamite right now. And did you know he wrote a tie-in to Rebels for Marvel?
No.
He wrote the Keenan comic.
That's interesting.
He did an interview that originally the comic was slated to be 5 issues, but was sent to 12 because the series was selling really well and he wanted to continue the story. So he gave another story and he wrapped it up. And do you know what other series started around the same time Keenan did?
No.
Poe Dameron.
Why?
David, God damn! We're not involved with this thing. Wait, even 2011.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, I said you something about a cancel verse that almost happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
No, it's images on the Google wiki.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about this. It's been rumored for years, but it's been development hell, but we haven't confirmed anything at all.
About what?
About the Gargoyles movie. I'm looking at basically Michael Brennan's things like saying, oh yeah, we need a Savage Dragon movie. The Magenta thing cartoon, but that only lasted for a year and that nearly killed Jim Lee's studio. Gargoyle, we know about that. Animal-Man, I could definitely see him as a
James Gunn universe.
Yeah, him I could easily not like let's say a movie per se because
I say a series is better.
Yeah, I say a series. How long would it probably last? I'd say about a few years, maybe. I can see about 5 seasons for him because you have his original comic book series where that was up by Grant Morrison.
Now you have the New 52 series.
Yeah, you got to include that one too. And his parents just United. You got a good amount of material for him. So I can see that.
He's the only predator in New 52 that's the vibe that it was good. Everything was just crap.
That's where
the one way that the series could work is you gotta have Swamp Thing appear.
Yeah, Swamp Thing.
Because I heard that the Swamp Thing TV show that was done for HBO Max, I heard that was really good.
Oh my God.
It was good. Well, no, nobody on Max. No, that was DC even on.
Yeah, that got canceled. I think it was due to they ran out of money.
Yeah, well, it won't come with that because of paper issue. I don't know. It's a weird thing to happen.
Yeah, it's something though. Like this is the first original live action probably for Swamp Thing since the 80s. Actually, no, the 90s because he had a TV show in the 90s, and they canceled the one season.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually own the series on DVD. I just haven't had a chance to watch yet. The last thing live action I watched of recent stuff was Doctor Who. I got a chance to watch the last season that last series that featured Jodie Whittaker and the 3 specials that she had afterwards. The last
I dropped up Doctor Who at the Capaldi left.
That's weird.
The last episode that aired for Jodie Whittaker was interesting. It was 90 minutes, and it felt like the writer was unleashing his fanboyism on the whole episode because he brought back 2 previous companions from classic Doctor Who.
Yeah,
he brought back Nyssa, he brought back Ace. They also features the Dalek, the Cyberman, which also this is the first of the Dalek, the Cyberman, the Master all feature one episode, and they're pawns of the Master, who was played by the actor they were using at the time, and. This whole story was so awesome, and I love Tegan had this line in the episode where they're trying to save the world. They got to put everything back in place, and of course they go pick up Tegan and Kate Stewart, Brigadier Leopard Stewart's daughter, and basically before Doc says anything, and Tegan says, "Yes, I would like to go to the TARDIS," and she invites Kate Stewart along. Which is so funny. The fact that these two have not been in the TARDIS since the 80s, which is so awesome.
Oh yeah, so are you something Gamescom?
Which?
Gamescom.
No. Gamescom is another at the kind of E3.
Yeah, August 23rd is gonna start the open night. I go watch it. Watch some interview. To Gamescom.
I won't be watching.
I know we're getting a bit off topic when it comes to Activision, right?
Yeah, we're way off topic.
I'm so sorry. Okay. So my question is for you guys. Sorry about that, but off topic. But my question for you guys is Activision's game catalog. Will it come will the games come to Game Pass or Game Master somehow?
It's possible given that deal that he probably went through already. But then again, to be fair, just like we go not going at that thing.
October. It's in the
Yeah,
October.
the only games I would love to see him do, like bring back
Open Prime and bring that game back. That game.
But we got to move the license first, right? From Disney now? Okay, we're with Disney.
No. Well, kind of
Xbox,
complicated.
Xbox has to do it. Phil Spencer had to tell Disney, Microsoft, hey.
One series I didn't know they did this, and apparently I played one of the games for it, Spyro the Dragon.
Oh, we got to bring it back.
I love that game.
Go play it back.
Another good one. And I think it's published by them, Crash Bandicoot.
They brought that back also, but the multiplayer.
Oh, I forgot what that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
If they could bring back one series of games. Oh, they also did Transformers.
Yeah, Angels on
Wait, those two. What was that boys had a much return? Those games much return ACB.
Yeah, they did 186, and they did games from 2007 to 2017.
Yep, those are the last check. Well, there was two more left.
It was they did
Devastation.
Don't spoil it. Horrible.
Transformers Battle of the Earth, and after that, nothing until 07, because I think they were a different company at that point in time.
Yeah,
the first movie time games. Look up right now. Let's see.
They're the movie time games. They're the movie time games. The Michael Bay.
Transformers the game.
Which is the movie time game. I remember before.
Yeah, that was the first one I did. But the one game people love,
Find it.
War and Fall. I know.
Yeah, the Cybertron games.
Okay, now which game you hoping to seriously come back? Beast 2?
I want War and Fall to come back.
Okay,
the War Cybertron series people love.
No. What is that? That dumb ball. That game is shit.
Everyone come back.
I think that War of Cybertron that should be re-released.
Yeah.
I haven't played it, but I heard something that this one is set in the same universe as Prime.
Okay.
I kind of, but not really. Because depending on different the continuity perspective, it doesn't really connect. It's far more the A designs. Prime is the only thing altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Fall and Live are such great games.
I got gameplay. Hold on. Sorry. Nothing. Got gameplay. Got it. Okay, got it now.
Yeah. Like I said before, Fall and War and Fall are two of my favorite.
Yeah, War and Cybertron. Never played it, but I heard these games are really good.
It's a multiplayer.
I played it.
It's a multiplayer. Game.
TV, did you do a Let's Play this one?
I don't think I did. No, at the time I couldn't do it, but I didn't know how to do what or anything.
Have you done any Let's Play of any Transformer games?
No, never got a chance to.
I think Edgar has done a Let's Play of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to buy him over.
I personally have done Let's Plays of any video games because I don't have the equipment to do it. That's the only problem.
If I try PS4 capture card,
I don't have a capture card.
No, PS4 has it built in.
Yeah, I've never had a chance to do it because I'm busy with other stuff, so I don't get a chance to.
Oh yeah.
And I do have some games I would love to stream, but just that I just don't get a chance to. It's just the only problem.
Yep.
I know, Tig, I know you're on Twitch. We're not doing videos for YouTube, but you're on Twitch.
I know. You like me on YouTube itself in the PS5. Twitch, I stream it on the Xbox.
Hey, I've heard people who do games on Twitch do actually make money off Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, it gets glitchy. Okay, it's glitchy now. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it glitched. That's funny.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's the PC version, so.
Yeah.
Timmy, what was the last game you Let's Played? Do you remember?
FF15.
Not familiar with that game.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 at the okay, not sequel, but its own thing altogether. Because
I think
different story altogether.
I think that one game you probably should stream on there, besides doing a Spider-Man X-Men game. I would like to see you do a James Bond game.
I would, but like I said before,
Copyright music.
Impossible to stream.
Cowboy music. I forgot about that. Dwight.
No. It's not just that. It's because I don't have those games available to me. And but I don't know they work with the
Can you get them off of Steam?
Or
I
cheesy
don't know how to
cheese.
game on the PC. I don't know yet.
I believe that they're on the PC. You can probably get from Steam.
No, I know. I just don't know how to stream for the PC. That's the thing.
One game you probably could get your hands on, especially since it's also on console version. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that one I
think
believe
know
is
what
also
that
on
is.
stream. That one's on Steam as well.
Yep.
I gotta
Speaking of
find-
Star Trek, we did a new game in Telltale.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I love the Voyager Elite Force game. I've never finished it, but the game is awesome. I
Yep.
don't think Activision made it.
No.
I think it was maybe the same people who made Ultimate Alliance.
Yep.
Alright. Okay. I got
It
the.
was
okay.
okay. It was been made by Activision. They published it.
What? Force
Huh.
something?
It's actually
Interesting.
Voyager Elite Force. They made it. They published it. It was developed by Raven Software, but they published it. It's one of their games.
Yep.
Oh my god, baby! Oh, baby, saw me a first-person shooter. I want to tell you about this.
Yeah.
Activision made
Okay.
a first-person shooter called Singularity. It's a first-person.
I know what that is. I know what I played it before.
How is it?
Years ago.
What kind of Bioshock a first-person shooter? Right? It's amazing. Activision's don't take.
Kind of.
Now,
it's Singularity, right? It was an S.
yeah, back game. Okay, now we'll get stuff done. We'll get stuff.
I can kill transform games to reactivate. With reactivate, I'm still wondering that game coming out or not because we have a jack and shit.
About me, yeah. I'm waiting for that game to come out, so I want to play it so bad on my Steam Deck. Oh my god. Oh,
I put in the private chat a location you can find all of the Star Trek games from Andromeda 2, Elite Force, Elite Force 2,
Blade Commander,
Hidden Evil, Away Team, and they're on this website.
Nice.
And on there for about $10 a piece.
$10 each.
Cool. What about okay. So what about? Oh yeah, fine. Hold
on. The games I would probably recommend getting: Elite Force, definitely gotta get that one. 1 and 2. You can try hitting if you want to, but I think they're all made by Activision. I think Activision did have the license to make a lot of these games.
Yeah.
For Star Trek.
Activision made all these.
I do have a question. About the TBT game that's coming out, the last voting game from Black Force Games.
We know he's making it, but we don't know who out the
THQ Nordic and all that stuff. But I know that
yes, well, no, THQ Nordic they're the publisher.
Yeah,
the developer sell the people who made destroy all human games.
We make games.
Yeah, the remake games.
Now, I worry about that because maybe a Bungie.
No, Destroy Human made it good. Destroy Human had a good remake.
I know. But how are we gonna put mature game to comic book form? How are we gonna do that?
I don't know.
Because that game needs to be good.
Last one in a very dark story. I did own that book. What I thought.
Oh, by the way, you know, Queen talking about the movie. Hopefully, come out. The movie. Kevin Eastman said that.
Ma'am, I saw that in theaters.
No. Okay, the creator of TMNT said that. Hopefully, I want to see a movie. I watch one movie because I want.
Oh yeah, for that. I've been meeting
for theaters. But it'd be dark and war.
I saw the content movie in story.
Look at Deadpool can work with it. Team can work with it also.
Okay, so I was checking the Elite Force. If you have Windows 11, it can work on no problem.
I have Linux on Steam Deck.
Yeah. So if any of you want to stream Elite Force in the future for Let's Play, go ahead. It's right there.
It's a pay for or free to play? Question.
You have to pay to get the game. It's only like $10.
Okay, on Steam, right, or GOG?
GOG.
Okay, I'm Jessica.
I'm not sure how much it is on Steam, but they put on there basically all the Activision games. But Elite Force 2 is interesting, but it's like they changed the game engine for this one, where I've never played it, but I've seen Let's Play for it. But you can use a tricorder to puzzles. Um, they do add also a basically a romance element. Ooh, awesome! Is that the Activision miniseries?
Yep. Last one in.
I don't know if this. I think the sequel should be coming out pretty soon. They're going to collect the original, the miniseries plus the Lost Day one shot.
Oh, so
wait, you're going to Blue Beetle. My bad.
Yeah. So
I just went to this.
oh, I can't wait to get. As we go, we that's way. So I get that one. But you guys heard about? Okay, guys, good news. Quake is coming back. Quake. It's coming back. Quake 2, actually.
Technically, it's already released. It came out on the Game Pass.
Yeah, no. And I got footage for you guys. So let's check it out. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
It's Quake 2.
Yeah, I should play the game. It's really cool. I played the remaster. It's cool. I actually played it.
Yep.
It's really cool. They got cut content in the game, Tibia. Cut content in the game. Built in the remaster.
Yeah, I looked up basically who developed them. They're the one made the Doom franchise.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Machine Games.
Id Software made it.
Professor. Now, this is gameplay. Update everything. Cut content. Never seen content. Beta stuff. In this game. A new enhanced remaster of Quake 2. Look at this. Nick, look at this. It's all platforms on PS4, PS5, Xbox, PlayStation, everything, every platform.
Didn't El Diablo use the same type of engine as this one?
I think so, yeah.
Diablo. There's also oh my gosh, I think this is the same company who made the Elite Force game because
yes,
because the visuals look very similar to Elite Force 1.
No, because probably got the people who did this game to remaster of it.
Yeah, Elite Force definitely be an interesting game. Here's the thing about Elite Force, about the game itself. The main voice actors, all but one in the original release, all but one reprised the role. One was on the show at that point, came back for the game. The only one did it was Jerry Ryan. She was included in the game in the special edition version.
Yep.
And like the game itself is so amazing. You get a chance to explore the ship. For some points, you can walk around the ship, like the actual ship itself from Voyager. If you're a fan of Voyager, you would love this game. Visually, the game looks so amazing.
It's all platforms. Xbox One, Series consoles, PS4, PS5, PC, GOG, Steam.
Yeah, it's available now.
And all platforms, even GOG and Steam and Epic Game Store. So.
Yep, it's available now.
Yeah. If you guys want to get this game, let me know.
I actually played it recently on my Xbox. It's
good. It's cross-platform. It's cross-platform. You'll be gonna play if you know.
Yep. I know.
Do you have any console players in the game, or PC players in the cross-platform play?
I don't really know. Okay, I don't play multiplayer. I just play single.
It's a wise stream it.
I would, but honestly, yeah. Again, it's good. Take a look for that type of shooter.
Yeah. Here's I sent you something you could probably play if you want to, Netja.
Star Trek Voyager Elite Force.
Yeah. You can chance look at it. It's you see it over in the chat.
I see it. I saw it.
Mm-hmm. That might be something. I think you can. Well, as long as you don't play the music, I think you'll be good.
Which game?
Star Trek Voyager Elite Force.
Star Trek Elite Force. Voyager.
Which is made by Activision. They're the ones that made it, so it's perfectly fine to show it here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it.
We try to find the. We find the my capture so before I see anything. I'm not gonna play music because I want to get copyrighted by third party again.
Because I think that it's mostly just traditional Star Trek music for the game.
Here, right. Got it.
Yeah.
Activision. If people remake this game, with Phil Spencer's treatment at spots.
Yeah. The opening sequence here is actually the one they show for the game itself. It's the opening sequence from the TV show. It's like the same exact one. They made no changes to it, and it plays like we get like we get after the opening cutscene. It's like they play it as like an episode from the show itself.
Wow.
Yeah, that.
Wave software.
This was only 23 years ago. This game came out.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, originally released on PC, and then I played the PS2 version, which is amazing. Oh, hello. LCAR is their computer system on the ships. Yeah. Oh, and I know the voice thing is muted, but that is Cap. That is the guy, the actress who plays Captain Janeway. What's her name? Yeah, that's actually her voice because they all came back for this game.
I want to get WeCast.
Yeah. Speaking of Janeway, she had to do a turn at the end in that show, Star Trek Party.
About remote decks? Like so it's
No, not that one. No. Star Trek Party.
Okay.
Yes.
Which is actually a good show. And
yeah, here they basically detail
that show now continuing with left off.
Here they're detailing the whole thing with Elite Force, the fact it's a creation of Tuvok. 7. Yep. I don't know if this version would include the Jerry Ryan voice. The one I played did have Jerry Ryan's voice for PS2, but I think the PC version included a voice.
It's a console version or a PC version?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it's PC.
That gun there, after the opening level, you don't see it again until you go to an actual Borg cube. Because it's only here, and this is what the Borg drones look like in the game.
It's first person, right? Or first person.
The Borg.
It is. It's mostly first person. This is Alexandra Monroe. This is the film version of Alex Monroe. This is what two choices you actually can have in the game.
But Mass Effect.
Yeah.
No.
Well, one thing you cannot do in the game, like you can do a Mass Effect.
Romance.
Yeah, they include romance element in the game, but it's not like full blown sex.
Oh my god!
Of course, because remember the PS2 and PC didn't have the technology.
First person. Oh my god! I just play this.
Yeah,
remember it's not rated M.
Yeah, the graphics that came out 23 years ago, these still hold up.
No. Okay. Well, tell us the ideas of how we got these back. What's possible?
I don't know. Starting when IP for games very complicated stuff with the lights.
Yes, Paramount. But Paramount. But this is like people that may not like Star Trek games, but people who love first-person shooters love this game.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm more happy. Yeah, I don't really give a damn about. Look, Star Trek my money probably I'm in for. I don't hate this one.
What's the new one that came out?
Oh, one thing you can do. The card did this. Like all these Borg dogs, you can shoot them, do a Borg dance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Funny.
And this game is just a lot of fun.
How we gonna bring it back though? If we want to bring it back, or
if they remaster it, I
would say yes. This game definitely, because this game is still popular today. Do an HD remaster. This game would work. Because
it's
on Game Pass or how many consoles?
Any console, PS5, Xbox Series X,
and there's the iMod, and that's how it works in the game. You just fire it off, and this whole thing they're gonna show in a bit. That is Beesman.
Oh,
he's an original character of the game.
Not a different diverse or novels or anything.
This game is completely original.
Yeah,
it's set during the show for Voyager. It's set between seasons 4 and 5.
That's good.
And this is one of 2 times about the Borg, though I'm not going to spoil it right now. But who knows if we can get through this portion of the long play. But this whole level is just a lot of fun. But yeah, there's a reason why we fight the Borg twice in the game, and this level explains it.
Now,
speaking of the Borg, they reappears to me in Picard Season 3.
Yeah, where apparently for some reason they'll bring this up on the show. For some reason, they decided to reference the ending of Voyager for that one because there was a virus that future Janeway brought from the future, and gave it to the Borg, and somehow supposedly killed all the Borg. And then it was revealed apparently Jack Crusher is connected to the Borg because of his awesome father, Captain Picard.
Yep.
It's weird.
It's confusing. Like, what? Wait.
And then basically, thanks to convincing him on a mental state, he was able to turn him back to be a good guy. And Jack Crusher, after the whole thing wraps up, because apparently they revealed this in the show, apparently the Borg have been infecting the transporter system of Starfleet, turning all the people under the age 25 with the freaking Borg.
You know what's weird?
It was very weird, confusing.
Now this game.
Well, then again, it's not just Voyager they love. They also love in Deep Space Nine, apparently, with the changelings.
Yeah, they don't see the changelings on Voyager at all. There's mentioned the Minion on the show. Voyager introduced a few new alien species that we do know of. Borg was the only one that actually appeared frequently, them along with the Klingons. But the only creatures they introduced on the show that people do know about, was their feature in this game, the Herosian.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Herosian and the species that are literally garbage collectors, which they just dump like waste into empty space. I don't remember their name. You actually don't fight them in the game. In this game here, you actually just lure them into a trap.
Oh wow!
The Herosian you actually fight a Herosian in a very good combat extinguisher. You actually keep his freaking gun. It's this machine gun style. It's this machine laser gun. That basically they have.
I'll question. How's the music in this game? I can't play here for the copyright, but how's the music?
I think it's the music
like for the levels themselves. It's very generic music.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
But you can't get any worse. But we can't get licenses with the music.
You can't get copyright on this one. No.
I know.
I know because Louis Lavog recently did a stream.
Of it. He
did this one. He did the second game. The second game he was able to do due to the fact that he actually had raised money via his Patreon. Yeah, he basically raised his amount of money. Like, if you got this amount, he will do a Let's Play of Elite Force 2. And he did. I never got a chance to finish watching his thing of Let's Play 2. But lately he's doing Red Dead Redemption, and I think he did Diablo. He's also, I've been really enjoying these ones. He's doing commentary on these.
Yeah.
He just did one on it was Missing Number.
Yep, Missing on the Entity, which is a fun at the storyline.
This game is so good. I was thinking, once he can come back as a new way with Xbox, if Phil Spencer, if you're watching this, bring this game back. I know you're bringing it back prototype because you're not bringing those games back for Activision archives. So if you go back to Activision archives, bring back Transformers, there was stuff. Bring these games back for Game Pass, whatever. Wait, I want you to bring back the Raven Software Wolfenstein 2009 game that came out. But that
game doesn't matter anymore because I remember we're looking at the
but they own Bethesda now, so that's good.
It was fine. It wasn't my favorite game of Wolfenstein in the world, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a brand, but bring back the Marvel IP games and talk to Disney about that.
Okay, this is the ending portion of this level, this area here.
Yeah.
This is the ending. And we're going to reveal the purpose of this level. And then we're going to not go to the whole Let's Play, but I want
more simulation maybe.
Yeah. Basically they reveal this it's like some parts are simulated and he tries to hit that switch, but
it all goes battery.
Nice boy with the
yeah, that character, that Bolian, he is actually from the show.
Nice.
Yeah, he actually is. Aside from the cast, he is the only member of the Elite Force who actually is from the show. He appeared. His name is not Beesman. It's Chell. His name is Chell. He actually appeared at the ending of season 1 of Voyager, and it was after Tuvok. After Neelix left, he took over as a chef. And there's Tuvok, and yes, that is Tim Russ reprising his role from the show.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
He had to appear in Picard.
Yes, this is Lieutenant Foster. He is in this game the commander of Elite Force. Tuvok is basically sort of like their supervisor, but basically you can get missions from Tuvok,
That's weird.
Chakotay,
They walk so
Janeway
slow
does
in
the
this
last
game.
portion of the game.
I don't know how they walk. Oh, tell me, what would they walk so slow in the game?
Again, it's an early Valorant game. It's
No, it's
graphics world.
yeah. I'm over the graphics, man. Wait, oh my god. No,
I'm not sure why they chose the female version of Monroe for this Let's Play. I like the male version better.
Oh my god, I
Same.
want to play with
Because I think in the sequel you just stick with the male version the whole game. You actually cannot switch genders.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Yeah, so
Oh
again,
my! If there's a mod in this game can put gender, that would suck.
Oh, and here's a fun fact about the uniforms they wear in the show.
Yeah.
They are loosely based on ones that Deep Space Nine had when the show first started, and they brought them over to Voyager. And unlike Deep Space Nine, where about halfway point in the show they changed uniforms to the ones they have in movies, Voyager kept the same costume from start to finish. They're the only one of the three major shows from Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. The only ones that keep the same uniforms from start to finish. Next Generation did change uniforms, but it's uniforms people more familiar with because originally the ones were skin tight, they were like spandex. And I had heard the reason why they switched from those to more familiar ones. Oh, look, it's 7-9.
Oh, wow.
Janeway. Harry Kim. I don't know if this version included 7-9 here as that Tom Paris. Oh, that guy, he by far of all the Voyager characters, he is the funnest character of the whole show.
That's weird. All these characters remind me of Wolfenstein people from that Wolfenstein game
well,
that came
again,
out.
in early 2000s, remember?
No, the Wolfenstein game that came out called Return Castle.
Return to Captain Wolfenstein.
Yeah. Here's something that Voyager has of Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine currently has got 2 of his cast members who have since passed away. Voyager's cast is all still alive.
Oh.
Which, again, speaking of Voyager, I remember Prodigy actually brought back some Voyager characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prodigy just brought back Janeway and Chakotay.
Yeah, but Prodigy was good. That show was great. That's way better than the
in the Star Trek books. Voyager is not commanded by Janeway anymore. Janeway is an admiral. The current captain of Voyager is Chakotay.
Oh god.
Tuvok.
I will remember calculate.
Tuvok is on the Titan. He is their weapons officer and second officer. The first officer originally was somebody else, but later became Tom Paris. B'Elanna had to take her death because of a prophecy that was in the show. Harry Kim took over for chief of security. Yes.
You watch this yet? On Paramount Plus?
Strange New Worlds?
No, I want.
I wouldn't play it. Calculate.
I know.
I have watched the first episode of the show.
No, you watched the musical yet? The musical, but
yeah,
no, I haven't.
Calculate. I pause that immediately.
Yeah, I would not play this one right now. The Voyager game you can play no problem, but
okay. Come on.
So the whole open sequence was basically just a that ship that you see there at the beginning of the game. That is a harvester ship. That ship does come back toward the end of the game, and you have to basically go on this special gunship that is nearby. You have to break in, and here's the thing: on the ship, there's no crew members left alive because it's made by a species as part of this long-running war, and all the crew died at some point. So all the weapons, the power was basically offline, but the ship was intact. It did have a hole in its hull. As for what caused it, don't know. The game doesn't explain. After they turned the gravity back on, they went to get to the bridge. They had to fire this thing. They had to do it manually because the thing wasn't operating properly. So they had to go down. They had to also about a bunch of robots. Yes, robots. And to fire this ship at the harvester, which did hit the ship, but it didn't destroy it. It damaged it, and you had to battle harvesters. These crab creatures, and you have to battle these things. We go on the forge, which is the last level of the game. It's like basically when it gets to the gunship level, it is the third to last fighting level you have of the whole game because the second last one you find on Voyager. It's the only time you actually fire a gun on the ship because if you fire a gun on the ship, you hit any of the crew members, they duck.
Yeah,
and you have to start over. That's like, what are you doing? Why are you shooting me for? Yeah, and The first ship you go to when you arrive there is this alien ship that is organic. And you can pick up this stasis gun, which does affect the aliens. And you have to figure out to get off the ship, and that's actually the first level you do in the game. And I think like the next one you do, you actually find the Voyagers twice, because second time you actually fight scavengers, which is a comprising of, get this, people from an alternate version of the 23rd century of the universe, Klingons, Erosion, and like one other species that's there too, and they basically merge ships into one.
Tibia.
And, you have to break into their base. It's a really fun game to play.
I can't wait. So Tibia.
Yep.
I just see something on GameSpot.com. If you go watch it with me now, I can join. Okay, for the Gamescom open live thing.
Opening that live step August 22nd. New interview expected.
Let me know your live stream. Okay, can't wait to join.
Okay, I'll probably think about it.
Yeah.
Right.
When it comes to Star Trek music, I think the only Star Trek you get in Leaf Force, I think is the open title sequence.
Yeah.
And I think it's a little bit here and there, but it's not like, well, they have the visual cues of the show, like when you press the buttons, the same sound effect. But music-wise, not much. It's mostly just generic stock music they have there because...
Oh, no. Copyright.
Yeah. Because they probably have license to use music from the show. Mostly you get music in the cutscenes, but in the regular portions of the game, there's a little bit of background music.
I want to skip more.
Anyway, I'm probably gonna go away because
I have to go away. But guys, that was a talk on.
Yeah, we went way up top. We didn't talk to get Star Trek to all over the place.
But Elite Voyager is definitely a game that I would love to talk about more, especially how awesome it is.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple Let's Plays of it, but I played myself for the PS2. Amazing game.
I'll play it. I got a PS2 on my Steam Deck, so it's cool. I'll play it right now. Don't right now.
I'm sure you probably love to play it because how good the game is, right?
Yeah. Now, my question is: Can they remake? Can we remake this game, or they can't? Because what's the issues now?
They could. They could. They could use the modern graphics. But I have one requirement in this game: bring in the Voyager cast, the entire cast.
Yeah,
the ones who are featured in the game. Bring everybody, including Chell. I don't know if Chell's actor from the game is in from the show. I do not know that, but I do know the main cast is back for the game. Like bring it back, including Jerry Ryan. They're all still alive. I'm sure that whoever studio can do a remake of this game can easily get their hands on these people because I'm sure they're not that expensive.
Or any other, or the guys or Night Dive Studios to me, the Tolok, the Soft remake, all that stuff for PC ports. Also with Quake 1 and 2 can actually do this, but I probably would need you to like I said, if backward compatibility can't work because of license issues of that, because Xbox said we can't backward compatible our games because of licensing issues of like old games, because some get the license issues. Well, games that came with Xbox, OG Xbox can't come back because of licensing issues. Remember before? Licensed games, license issues of these games. You can't bring back because of license issues, Tibia. You know what I'm talking about?
Licensing can be an issue for some people. Even for
but I'm talking about.
It's always a big legal battle. They can license for anything.
Yeah,
video games and comics have that in common.
Yeah,
it's like I heard a story once about. I think it was the most easiest license I've heard of, where a comic adaptation of it was for Microdot. Where
speaking of that, I heard something about that from Chris.
Jim Shooter mentioned this to me. Him and Bill Manslow suggested Jim Lee do some convincing, and then he talked to, I think it's Hasbro who owns the rights to Microdot.
Speaking of that, you heard about what happened with Chris Pratt the other day, right?
No.
Well,
did you hear Helmsworth just turned 40?
What?
Chris Helmsworth, the guy who plays Thor, he just turned 40.
Oh my god! It's Micronauts could get a movie.
Oh, that could be cool.
No, Chris Pratt.
It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, but Chris pay attention to it.
Interesting. I wonder who's going to play.
Okay, so
Yeah,
is it Hasbro? I don't know.
I believe it's Hasbro was Red Micronauts.
Okay, I was asking about that. I was
Here's something
Marvel.
interesting. Micronauts, they started publishing that before they started publishing G.I. Joe and Transformers. I think Micronauts started from Marvel in '79, I think it was. Because they started that one, and then around the same time, I think they started ROM, and then ROM was published by Parker Brothers. But currently, ROM is owned by Hasbro. And I did hear recently that ROM, the original Marvel run, is going to be collected in trade finally.
Okay, that's cool.
In my opinion, good. We need it because there's probably some people nowadays who never read this comic before. And now we can finally see ROM in trade by Marvel. Because for the longest time, they couldn't do it because of legal issues. Now they can.
Took them long enough.
Micronauts TV show that almost happened, but I want to see before we go. Before I end the stream, I want to get one more thing. There's a canceled Micronauts TV show that got scrapped. Almost wait a day. Now, you know that back in the day, Hasbro did get the rights, but get the rights for Micronauts, and so back in the day, but Man of Action, the guys who made Ben 10. And my open Spider-Man cartoon. Hear me out, open Spider-Man cartoon in my glass to quick the people. Ben 10, who did Ben 10 open Spider-Man TV.
Yep.
Ben 10, never watched it.
Okay, here's the
I went Ben 10 a long time ago.
No, here's the thing. These people who put
Oh yeah, the guy who was trying to upload and trim it anime, they were gonna do it. But this was great, but it got canceled because bullshit reasons.
Yeah.
Fuck. Isn't it strange though Micronauts never featured on TV at all prior to this? Never. And here's the fun fact. ROM has never featured anything outside comics. Aside from the steel commercials.
Yeah, but that's confusing.
I heard his toy didn't sell very well.
For this.
What year's toy came out? I forgot, 80s or 90s?
80s.
70s.
Okay.
70s.
Okay, so was it 80s or 90s? Okay.
Surprisingly, from what I heard, you can still get your hands on the toys, but they're probably expensive.
Okay, it's a pretty rematch of the old classic but modern standard like Transformers animated and G.I. Joe classics and
I would like to say that, but I think in the case of Micronauts, I wouldn't mind the style. I would love to see him to use for that one is one he used for Transformers Prime.
I thought animated that came out.
Animated was something else. That was a weird style for that one. But I love Prime a lot better than Transformers Animated. Because that was a pure fun show. It was a second show that featured Bulkhead, who was not featured in Gen 1 at all. There's Gen 1 camera for him, but he was never featured in the show itself. Also, the Japanese sub for Prime had it where Black Arachnia wanted to sleep with Jack.
Oh my god.
It's in Japan. What do you expect? It's Japan.
What's this happen?
No, let's not show
it. It was a Japanese language version of the show.
Oh, no.
They interpreted it that way.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes. I have heard the Japanese do have their own Transformers cartoons. They have released over here dubbed. I heard the dub is terrible.
Of course it is.
The Headmaster cartoons apparently was dubbed by a studio in Korea.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I have not seen the Headmaster cartoons. The only Headmaster one I saw was one they had for the original show.
Oh my god. I would love a picture cartoon events to ask to Ben 10 people. Wait, what did I have a question. If might have asked they made open Spider-Man and they did Ben 10 and they did Silhouettes and they did Big Hero 6 series and movie and stuff. Can we pitch a cartoon? A good action cartoon for the early 2000s. Call it Ben 10 vibes. Wait, the boom of early 2000s, the boom of the decade of the early 2000s was amazing. I want that back.
I would too.
Now we can't get it. I don't know.
Because everything is all CGI now.
Or Cinderwise or like Superman,
Something.
I actually watched the first episode of that.
It was terrible.
I was not happy with it at all.
Wait, what show? I'm confused.
Superman came out.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I watched it. That's actually pretty good so far. Episode 7, I think that was good.
There's some stuff I like about it. One thing, to have Slade without his mask on in public and wearing his costume.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want him to burn.
Yeah, and look at him like they say, "Oh yeah, that's Slade Wilson." No, that's Jericho.
No. Yeah, that's Jericho.
How's
you claim Slade all you want. That's not Slade.
Yeah.
Slade is more beefier than that.
Yeah, this ain't Deathstroke. It's what Younger than Deathstroke. Yeah, I call bullshit on that. This ain't Younger than Deathstroke.
Yeah, and plus Livewire is not Livewire.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want the bone designs.
I don't mind the combo look for her, but why the heck they change her skin color for it makes no freaking sense.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god!
And plus, also apparently, Superman is not a Goku ripoff.
Oh my god! Silmo. First time, Silmo. Get it? Silmo, but he's a male. Silmo. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Silmo. Silmo. But I have to go. But guys, sorry, Jay. Jay, if you're still watching this or remote, see this, I know you're probably busy, so I still just to before, but probably busy anyway. So what's the game finding you and all that stuff? Because I have to go anyway in a few minutes. So, Jay's here. Jay, what's up?
Flame on. How are you doing, everybody?
We trying. Man, what happened?
Sorry, I had some back to school stuff with my master's of social work program, so I got caught up today.
Congratulations, going back to school, man.
Yeah, I got about 1 year left. And then I got to pass the test for my licensure. So how's everybody doing?
We're about to wrap up a stream.
No, we can still be on here. Actually, what's your thoughts on Activision's games coming back with the whole Xbox merger that's going on for October?
Activision had a pretty solid lineup. You had the Spider-Man games. You had a pretty decent lineup in the beginning. But Star Trek, that is true. I almost forgot.
Star Wars.
Transformers.
Briefly, they did a few. They essentially collaborated on the Star Wars games. The only ones, pretty much. But in my opinion, Activision pretty much peaked around 2011, 2012. It just has been in has been in stagnation ever since.
Yeah, we actually were we were streaming some of the games that they published. They did for Quake, X-Men Legends. We also did one of their best Star Trek games they did, Star Trek Voyager Elite Force.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have played it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I got as far as the final boss. I couldn't beat him, but it's an absolute fun game to play. And it's a game I would love to see an HD remaster of this game.
But
definitely.
No, that along with Elite Force 2, and that needs to be on just because here's the thing with Elite Force 2. That was only released on PC. It's not on any console. I'm like, that's kind of weird. Elite Force released on PS2, but not a tech game. That makes no sense.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Now, my question is for you guys: Spider-Man games, because the whole Marvel, Sony and Marvel, and now Activision lost the license back when they made Deadpool. When maybe we all the Marvel games and Tobey lost the license, what if they were to Americanize a plan that Bill Spencer of Xbox talk to Disney and Microsoft about back compatibility by remaking the game for Game Pass, will you see it happen?
Now, Game Pass, that's a whole completely different can of worms.
Yeah.
Because you still got a lot of executive stuff behind the scenes. Call of Duty making a power play, or at least the company behind Call of Duty, my mistake, making a power play to actively buy out the company. There's just a lot of tension going on right now.
A lot of legal issues, legal bullshit.
Yes.
So gaming is really up in the air right now. Not as much as movies and TV shows because of the writer strike, but there's still a conflict of interest there.
Yeah.
Does the writer strike affect the game still?
I mean, from a writing standpoint, because it depends on how invested the project is in a story mode. if we're really factoring that.
Because I know a lot of movies. I heard something that anything supposed to come out in 2025, 2026 is now delayed because of the writer's strike.
Yep.
Wait, what's supposed to come out in 2025, 2026?
Any like projects, like movies, TV shows that come out that period of time are delayed because of the writer's strike. Because I think they've already got stuff set for the rest of this year. I think next year is all set, but the next 3 years from now, 2 or 3 years now, that stuff is all delayed.
Oh, not Spider-Verse. Boy.
Well, Beyond got delayed. We all know that.
Hope they'll cancel on this of it.
I hope not, because this strike is going on now for like 2 months now.
Yeah.
6 months.
The current one, anyways, because I don't think it's going on very long. Let me look to see how long it's going on for.
Oh God.
I think it could go on for probably months or years. Okay, maybe not years, way too far. Who knows?
My God. So speaking of that,
It started back in May.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
No, J-Heat. J-Heat.
yeah, 3 months.
3 months. J-Heat.
On my birthday.
What's up?
So what's your thought of Hasbro keep canceling Micronauts? We almost got a TV show that almost came to be from Man and Apps and you guys made Ben 10. They're pitching a Micronauts TV show.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm probably gonna piss off a lot of 2000s kids when I say this, but Ben 10 as a brand is in the gutter. I'm not gonna say it's dead, but it's in the gutter.
Yeah, it's in the gun. This one, I gotta agree.
I mean, now let's be honest. It's a kid show that was mostly used for toy sales. Pokemon did it, Beyblade did it. Just about every prepubescent or 5 to 10-year-old demographic show had a toy line to some degree. Let's be real here. Let's be real. But the writing was very nuanced in the earlier shows. The writing was
written by Dre McDuffie. He wrote that story.
A lot of them. A lot of
the series, yeah.
But even in Alien Force, I don't even think Ultimate Alien was that bad. It's just
I like that show.
Okay.
They just wanted to make Ben more like his 10-year-old self, and they just ended up writing him into a complete jackass. But that's just more so the writers making the best out of a bad situation to a piece of
it. Got the Rebirth, which sucked.
I haven't watched the 2017 Ben 10 Rebirth.
I haven't watched it either.
Because I aged out. I would say I aged out relatively a long time ago.
Well, Omniverse. Well, 2012 Omniverse that came out. 2012 Omniverse that came out.
No.
I remember some of the Omniverse. I believe that was around the time I aged out. But there was a reboot after that with a much more chubbier.
Yeah.
It's not necessary. Why no?
I mean, art style.
Why never do stories like that? Always end it. Have an ending. Yeah, Jack an ending.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, you guys see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay. There's a pitch for a Micronauts animated series that almost came to be between the Transformers animated 5 style and the Tron Uprising style together between that. But look at the character designs for the toys to now. See what I'm talking about? What could have been?
This would have been a very hard series to adapt, so I am not surprised this ended up getting shelved.
Yeah.
Even with everything going on.
Yeah.
Nick, what do you think?
It will be interesting, but be difficult to pull off.
Wait.
It's a 50-50 coin, John. I think it could have worked.
It would have come across as generic because this is arguably one of Hasbro's weakest IPs, and that's saying something.
Because unless you know a lot about Hasbro, they're not as well known as, let's say, Transformers, G.I. Joe.
Now, comics wise, they've had a crap ton of crossovers over the years. Comics wise, even in the earlier shows.
The original comic is written by Bill Mansell, which sadly he can't write any comics now because the guy's been in the hospital since the early 90s.
What?
He got into an accident.
Oh.
And he has been stuck in the hospital ever since then. And the Ron book set up a foundation to pay his medical bills called the Bill Mansell Foundation.
Yeah.
And
found these books.
Speaking of the games, I'll tell you, yesterday we got a new Last Ronin game finally announced finally.
Yeah. I just feel like Last Ronin is a complete story. I know you guys are tired. I'm very late to the show, so bear with me. But I don't think Last Ronin should get a sequel or anything like that. This was
no. I'm talking about the game itself. Hang on, I'll show you. I'm screen sharing right now.
Go to trailer. So the trailer, just in case. Do not through audio. Oh, come on, Ed. Seriously? Oh, I hate Twitter.
I'm not a fan of the fact Elon Musk changed the X.
Yeah, I tried calling you.
I like a lot of people still refer to it as Twitter. I don't call it X.
Okay, so what we're it's a game by Blackfire, Black Forest Games. Made the Destroy Human remake games and Bungie and I said that name. Okay, please be mature. Please be mature.
It has to be because you can't make.
TMNT has been notoriously teen for teen, so I do not see this being a rated M.
I think that it's been like not as mature.
Here's the thing. This story is a dark story.
One at a time. Nick.
I said the closest to mature was the 03 show.
Pretty much. TMNT 03 was the most mature the franchise has gotten, in my opinion.
And it's the only one of the 5 shows that adapt, 4 shows adapt from the comics.
Now,
Last Ronin cannot be PG. No. This story, dark, brutal, and a very sad story. You can't make the T. No way.
You can't sugarcoat the storyline. If you're going to adapt into a video game, you can't sugarcoat it.
It has to be a mature rated game.
Has to be.
Yep.
There's a robots, right? Or real people? Or is it robots? Or
I think they're robots.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I think
I remember in the comic universe of Last Ronin, all the Turtles are all dead. Casey Jones is dead.
One.
Yeah, all but one. And the one who they reveal alive seems like the one person you wouldn't suspect be the last one still left alive, but he's still around. Michelangelo.
Yep, Mikey.
Yeah, that was surprising to me, given the fact his attitude normally is depicted in our books. It's like
okay.
This book is like different.
I'm probably gonna get some heat for this. But I would honestly, even though it's a very loose comparison, there are some parallels between Mikey and Damian Wayne and the 4 Robins dynamic. I mean, we already know the obvious ones: Dick Grayson, Leonardo, not Red Hood, Raphael, Tim Drake, Donatello. To where Damian has a lot of potential, he just can't utilize it because he's a kid acting his age. But they have 2 opposite problems. Mikey is laid back and undisciplined, more focused on trying to be cool and trying to and pretty much feel the vibes than actively taking the fight seriously. This is Last Ronin is a situation where Mikey was actually forced to grow up.
Yep.
Whereas Damian Wayne, he is very formidable, almost to a fault. But his Achilles heel is his arrogance.
Yep. Watch it also in the story series. It's a prequel.
Oh god.
And the sequel Last Ronin. Here's the thing. I'm really intrigued about the sequel. I think the sequel can go either way. It can be really good or really bad. And I'm only trying to be good.
I mean, let's review. Most of the team, all the main turtles are dead. You have a new generation of mutant turtles who are essentially trying to do their own thing. With the only caveat you have is April, her daughter, and maybe Casey if he's still alive. I have to go through the book again.
So You'll probably get a movie.
Casey Marie Jones, the daughter of Casey and April.
Yeah. What's weird? Tibia, do you want to wait for I send you on private chat? Just now? It's a teaser. Hopefully, maybe.
Tell me you can comment publicly or Last Ronin Live at 18. Drive very first. Speedcomment.com. Each and welcome to you and to Last Ronin video game where they're trying to be a live action. Great fun. Don't do what we do. We really don't want to take Last Ronin content to full on mainstream. Thank God, I'm actually happy with that. Sending a computer to Music Man, which is going to be very awesome. They quickly came with the idea of video game because we got all the way there. They could basically take it all the way into all things one verse. They didn't all didn't join one stuff we seen from people in the city. Wait, what? By the way, refund on they took stuff away out to pay the comic. Yep. Yeah, we know, Joey. Yep.
Now, what's your thoughts on that?
So yeah, we're not getting a movie. I didn't need this something else to go.
Yeah,
Good reason. It doesn't need a movie. This one should be left alone. Like trying to have a movie,
or
bad
TV show,
idea.
okay.
Don't do it.
No.
Animation on the other hand, that could work. Do animation.
Oh, okay. No, I have a question for you about some trivia. Paramount said, or they're going to say, we want to work on spin-off, villain, TMNT movies or TV shows. Can that work today on Paramount Plus or in theaters?
50-50.
Okay, so what villain would see my Batson or what animated?
Well, there was a be on Rocksteady way after the animation, and the way the new movie depicts them. Yeah, I do not feel like they put be walking in the movie.
No,
what? What?
It's Seth Rogen's design, man.
No. It's not fun. I'm not against them. It's just my main point of the story is so what they like ultimate acting when they were
So aren't you worried about that other thing that happened with the whole oh yeah, so that one that happened with the whole so Jihi, I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
So okay. So I've been asked, okay. So are you a fan of the 80s?
Like 80s properties or the 80s as a decade in general?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just the 80s. Okay, so 80s. I grew up in in the late 90s, but
I grew up in the 90s. Well,
I missed the 80s.
I was born in the 80s, but I grew up. I basically was a kid in the 80s.
Okay, don't you remember?
So, yeah, this would be a better question for Nick, but I can at least take a shot at it.
Okay, Nick. Do you remember the Smurfs cartoon back in the 80s?
I kind of remember. I was a baby by the time the 80s. I was born in 88.
Okay, so
I was born 91.
1996.
98. So,
okay.
I
have watched the Smurfs.
Okay, so
yeah, reruns.
Yeah, on Cartoon Network back in the day, was called Cartoon Network. Was good Cartoon Network back in the day, not bad one, not now. But
to each their own on that.
Now, here's the thing. I'm doing a video celebrating the Smurfs 65th anniversary, birthday anniversary. You guys want to join on?
I don't follow Smurfs, so I no.
I just I want you, Tibia, Nick, Jahi, if you'd like to join in October, October, because I'm doing a video doing this. It's up to you guys. I know I want you to come to join me.
I've watched Smurfs. I'm just
I've
never followed them very much.
Yeah, I never got into Smurfs that much. So there's a topic I've not that much.
I would have to get back to you on that. But
yeah.
Jump
in memories of the franchise and this website for the who owned rights to Smurfs. Well, here's the companies. Obviously, okay. These are two companies who own rights to Smurfs. Payo Productions and we've
I don't know who these people are, and honestly,
these are companies who own the Smurfs IP and Nickelodeon licensed the Smurfs, or the license these company licensed Smurfs to Nickelodeon for the TV show movie rights. So that's why we got the Smurfs cartoon just on Nickelodeon CGI version.
If that cartoon comes out, because one of the lights feel like it's messing everything up.
About the movie with Rihanna that's in development. That's coming out 2025, February 14th, Valentine's Day. So I'm excited for that movie also. But TV show, I'm still watching on Nickelodeon because I'm a huge Smurfs fan. And I know everybody say, but how is this guy a huge 80s Smurfs fan? Well, I grew up with I got started watching the Smurfs when I was back in the the classic cartoon, the movies, and that's it, the books, and that's it. And when I got,
Mhm.
I'm still a Spurs fan, so I understand. But you guys don't, you know, like I said, I'm a huge fan of content. But I'm just happy for the anniversary, but also I'm just a little bit sad because me too for you guys. But Smurf IP is still going strong, and I can't wait for the anniversary to come out on October for the 65th anniversary birthday. With 65 years of its franchise,
Damn time
65
flies.
65 years. I know, right? 65th birthday, 65th anniversary. You know, so that's what I say. So I can't wait for October. But oh, speaking of that, J Heat.
What's up? What's up?
So I made a video talking about Disney is announcing a AI task force.
Me.
Wait,
Well,
I gotta take my-
Okay, let's take that with a grain of salt right now, because the last thing we want to do is spiral into a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, let's not bring up AI.
I'm done with
Please,
that.
I don't bring up AI again.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But okay. Like I said, I'm just sorry for what's
Smash.
IP. Yeah, and I'm sorry for hope you guys can be in the live stream on stuff. But like I said, I am a huge fan of the Smash franchise. So and you guys, you understand? You don't understand? It's okay. And you
I
sorry about
understand.
that. Like I said, I'm a huge fan. So also
I'm gonna
before we
catch you
go.
guys later. I got some
Oh,
stuff to do.
oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
I gotta go too.
Nick. Oh, before you go, Nick, be on the lookout for anime reviews where I collab with Nick on Overlord Season 1.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can set that up this week, Nick. Hopefully.
Yeah. Gee, sorry I meant to. Sorry I invite you around and you're busy with stuff going on. So, like I said, I have to. I have to go in a few minutes anyway. So, guys, it's NajeeTechPro. Hope you guys enjoyed from this video. I'll probably to you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and check out these awesome people, Jay, Nick, Wang, and Tibia, on their channels. So they can tell you guys about the channels and talk to you guys more about this. But so hope you guys enjoy. But it's random conversation on activision and random stuff now about activision and all that stuff. So hope you guys enjoy. And that's a pro.
Yep.
Peace, guys, and bye. I hope you guys see in that video. Next stream, I probably will do some streams with Tibia and you guys hopefully sooner, but hopefully later on. So, hope you guys in.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Peace, guys, and bye. Bye, guys. See you guys soon.
Bye.
I'll you guys know with an update.